All right, good morning. Tenacious Earl here, and we have the final round of the American Open. We are going to be playing that this morning into this afternoon. We're going to finish it out. It's going to be a very good time. We've got a lot of good players. We've got some guys we've never heard of before. It's kind of like the best of everything with the U.S. Open. But it's the American Open because this is the Tenacious Golf Tour. I'm still digging my dice out of my container here. Leaderboard, Dallas Downs, the Scottish golfer who has had an up and down career so far, more down than up. He is currently leading. You will notice when we did the first three rounds, I had the scorecard there, and it was a little different. I think it was close. It was either -13 was the score, or maybe even higher than that. I forget which. But I did two things. One is I realized that was last year's tournament score. So you have to, with History Maker Golf, I guess we should start by saying History Maker Golf is the game we're using. PlayClassic.com is where you can find this game, and you can also find all the courses, including this one that they offer. Lots of golfer sets and things like that. So, not an advertisement, but we play a lot of this stuff here on this channel, and so I figured it was a good thing to. It was a good thing to just let's get this out of the way right now and say that. So, usually when I do a tournament like this, the target score, which helps set where the first three rounds score for the leader and those below the leader, it sets that, right? So I used last year's score. Well, my typical operating procedures were to take the previous tournament if it's kind of like a one-off. If it's a brand new tournament, like go to the PGA Tour, take that and do a little modification. Because we don't do the American Open at the same course every year, it's a new course, so the target score isn't going to be the same, right? Because it's a different course. So I went back and looked at the last U.S. Open, which was earlier this year at Torrey Pines, and I believe that the final score there was a 278, which is -8, I believe. And this is the other thing. Torrey Pines, we have the cards here. This is the course. It's a great course, but this is the traditional layout. This is the par 72 layout, and it's carded that way. The U.S. Open course, when they play there, is a par 71. So the sixth is a par 5. If you go there and play, it's a daily fee course. You can go there and pay. It's probably pretty expensive, I'm assuming, because it's a good course. But you can go there and play it. It's going to be par 72. But when they do this tournament, they use a slightly shorter tee, and they make it a par 4. So it's like 520 yards, which changes the ratings. It's not double cordial anymore. It's actually a much tougher hole. So in that respect, what I've done is I dug up the tournament data from this year. Now, this isn't the way that you should necessarily design a course, but to try and get the right ballpark for hole 6 here, I've done my own one-hole design of that one. I didn't go through the whole course. Maybe I should have done that, but I didn't want to take too much time at it. I just wanted to make sure this hole was a lot closer to the way that they played it. And I think this is going to be pretty good. So we're doing that. So Dallas Downs, Trent McAdams is in second place, Enrique Magallanes in third, tied for third with Lautaro Vero, the Spaniard, and Todd Aaron, the American, isn't the same score. So we've got a couple of Americans. We got some Europeans here. Wallace, then there's 3 behind. We're going to play this whole round out and see how it works out. You're going to see how we do this. We're using twosomes format, so that's more like the U.S. Open. A lot of times I do threesomes. So this is going to be a little bit more moving parts here, so it might take a little longer, but we're going to gut through this and we're going to see who wins the American Open here. So, yeah, let's get over here to the table view. There we go. Hope everybody is having a good Saturday thus far. And if things are a little choppy, it might be that I had my video going on the I had a video, the video itself was playing on the web studio, so that's going to slow things down a little bit. So here we go with our studio view of Torrey Pines for today, as we will be playing out the American Open. And just to introduce our golfers, as I'm going to try and adjust this just a tad. Just a tad. I'm trying to adjust the scoreboard just a little bit. Hopefully everybody can see that well. All right. And let me see, can I do the light just a little better here? Maybe it's better this way. That might be just a little better. All right. So let's introduce the golfers. So our first group here who have the highest score that we're going to be viewing for this tournament, Dustin Emmerich and Yun-Lee Song. Emmerich, the Brit, and Lee Song, the Korean, both former winners on tour. Justice Kramer, he has not won a tournament. He is sunny for this based on TFN data, and we did the perks and issues. And Rance Aberle, who did get his first victory this year and is definitely a good card. He would love to get his first major in this one here. We will see if he'll be able to do that. Pardon my meddling here, but I gotta put some extra charts up here. I forgot to put those up. All right, so Soren Overgaard, Swede. We saw him recently in, I believe that was the most recent tournament in Las Vegas. Looking for his first tour victory. Shinji Kanishi is not. He has won a tournament. He actually won a major last year. So he is looking to build on a good start to his Tenacious Golf Tour career, as he is an up-and-comer for sure. Then in the fourth group, it's Enrique Magallanes, won the Masterful and is a mainstay on the leaderboards. Looking for another major here and would give him a really nice 2021 if he could get two majors out of the way right now. And then Justin Wallace, a former winner on tour, long hitter, and pretty good with the irons as well. So not the greatest of putters, but can get the job done on occasion. Now we have an interesting group here. Another former winner, Todd Aaron's, the American, paired with the Spaniard Lautaro Vero, a Slacker Tour. He's in the top 36 of the Slacker Tour, which earned him entry into this, and he has made the most of it, as he is one back of our final group, which is the Scott Dallas Downs and Trent McAdams, the American. So that is the introductions of the golfers, and we will get going with Dustin Emmerich. And a good morning to you as well, Larry. We'll be playing through the day. So the first hole, start right off the bat with a tough one. It is 450 yards and a par 4. Slight dog leg right. You can kind of see that here on the card. It goes, the green is off here on the right side of the card. And we have this little caution symbol, which just means that if the course controls, which is the 2, 3, 4, 5 on the white die, then the putt's going to be one tougher if it's a normal putt mechanism. So let's get going here. It's going to be Emmerich and Lee Song. And we're off. American Open. And it's going to be 35. He's going to get golf cam course on a daunting hole. And this could be a tough start to it. Let's see. 6. Is the hole daunting? Yes. He needs a clutch putt for par. I meant to make up a new putt chart for the clutch, but I forgot to. So semi-gold is 1 to 4. So he needs this to make a par. And if he does that, he will remain at -2, 6 back, and also earn a blue chip. And it's a 1. He makes it. So avoids that initial pitfall. Uh-oh, what happened here? Oh, boy. Well, okay. Looks like I'm just going to have to do things a little bit more manually than I expected, but that's okay. This is an old, this twosomes sheet is a little bit older. Let's see. I'm going to take a second here and try and get this set up. So, slight delay on the course. But let's see if I can. I need to do data validation on this. Makes it a lot quicker in the long run. And then I don't have to use a keyboard. So we lost our leaderboard here for a second. Sorry about that, but let's see. Oh, it didn't take. Oh, man. Best laid plans, right? Try it one more time. I think it'll work this time. Oh, it only did. That's why. Weird. Oh, I know what happened. I know what I did. Oh. Last time. I guess I can't do it that way. So when I made the list range, it messed me up there. So what I'm doing here is a data validation. So it's going to set the relation to par scores for each hole so that I can use a drop down menu. All right, well, I guess I can't do that. It will be for some of those guys. Maybe I'll take a break later, but we need to get going here. I'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way. All right, so Yunli Song, he gets a 4. No extra control here, so 36 is going to be sand and 2. So he finds the bunker green side, and he's going to have to get up and down. And a green 2, is he sandy? No, so he'll have an easy, but it would, because of the caution symbol, it's going to end up being moderate. So it goes from an easy par to a moderate par putt. He needs a 1 to 5, and he holds it out. All right, I have an idea here. Let's I gotta do one other thing here. Let's go like this. This will work. It's going to take me a minute here. So I hope everybody's having a good day. This is a slight inconvenience for us, for me too. I thought this was all set up with that, but so what I could do is I can actually bring it over here to the scorecard screen, and you can see what I'm trying to do here. You see these little arrows. If you use data validation, and I have this range right here set up with 0 for par, 1 for bogey, 2 for double, and then -1 is birdie, etc., etc. It just makes the data entry easier. So you just go into data validation. You can go list from a range. I just have this on the clipboard, but you could actually select that and select the range that you want to. But if you ever have like a list of guys that you're going to need to select from, that's the way to do it. You can just make it so it's a pretty easy way to do it. The other thing that I usually have set up here is conditional formatting. So now if I click on this, I can go and just click 0 for Yunli Song. I usually have conditional formatting. Okay, thanks, Steve. So, but we can move on now. I think this is good enough for now, and maybe at some point here, once we get a little bit along the way, I can move on. I can do some of this the conditional formatting so that makes it a little easier to see what the trends are. But we're going to go to the second hole, and so we start with this group, first hole, and then we move and do the second hole, then the first hole for the second group, and then we just keep progressing. That's the way we do this in tournament mode. Some people like to do it where they just take each group and play a certain number of holes to start. You can do that as well. So this second hole, 389-yard par 4, another one of these caution symbols. So that means kind of a tough green to get close to the pin. Semi-daunting. So if you wanted to use a blue chip, you'd need actually 2, and then you'd roll the decider die. So you'd use 1, and then you'd use the decider die to decide whether you need 2 or 1 if it's daunting or neutral. So that's just kind of a, it's half the time it's daunting, half the time it's neutral. Golfers want to keep their tee shots left for the best chance for a clean approach to the green. So here we go with Emmerich. Both guys got par. And so it's 3 degrees of course difficulty. So this 2 will get him control, and so he'll avoid the caution symbol there. 125 is Emmerich a bomber. He is. This is going to be long, and it's going to go to special short game. So we get that up. green die result is 5. Is he stone? He is not stone. Hopefully you can see some of that. So it's a moderate putt for birdie. And he's going to be a little impatient. He's going to take it from moderate to easy right away. So can he make a 1-4? And he misses it. So he burned his blue chip. And he doesn't get the birdie. Now he has a gimme par, which is 3 dice. As long as they're not 6s, he makes the par. And, all right. Now I've I'm going to do this conditional formatting. Like it the way we want it, right? Yep, so just taking me a little bit of time here. Okay, if greater than 0 will be bright red. Right, so there it is. Oh, maybe I already have that in there. Let's see. Let's do a test here with no. Oh well. Life is tough sometimes, you know. Sometimes you there. It's being really, really slow. All right, so it is in there. Never mind. My bad. I'm all over the place trying to get this done. Want to do this right. Young Lee Song. Now it's his turn. So a par for Emmerich. Had a chance at a birdie. You know, he gets Lee Song gets a 1, white 1, so it's going to be 2, 3, 4. So neither guy gets this caution symbol, as they'll have control. 2, 3, 4. Direct green. It is not dynamic, semi-dynamic, and he has the dot. He's going to have an easy birdie putt, so he'll have the same birdie putt that Emmerich did. Can he make it? 1-4, and he makes it. So Young Lee Song gets to -3 and has a good start to his round, 1 under par so far. All right. So back to the first. It'll be Justice Kramer. He is sunny. Probably won't come into play here on this hole because that's usually off of the golfer control cards, and we need a white 1 for that. 33 is Golf Cam Course. And I think the green 4 might be a lucky roll for him. A little bit lucky. Is it cordial? No. Is it daunting? Yes. He has a clutch putt for par, so he has a chance. He's semi-gold. 1-4. And he makes it, so he gets a blue chip and a par. And he avoids a bad score on number 1. Now Rance Aberley. I think it'd be safe to say he's underachieved in his time here on tour. His only real problem spot, there's two of them really. He's a kind of an average putter, and his recovery skills are, you know, they leave something to be desired. But he gets a white one. It's going to be 3, 4, 6. He'll have control. So let's go and take a look. Bomber or dynamic? Guess what? He is both. He's going to get a blue chip, and the gallery cheers that. Green 6, though, is going to be... is he a hacker? No, so it's a difficult putt for birdie. So he is going to hold on to the blue chip. That's a pretty minuscule improvement for that blue chip. So he is going to try and make the difficult birdie. He needs a 1 on the green die here. He gets another 6. So now a par is going to be a moderate 1 to 5. And there's the 1 he needed on the birdie putt. So he makes his par. And we move on. We move back to Emmerich and Lee Song. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll try to walk through it a little bit here. Here and there, but I'm probably just going to be moving along and trying to keep this round going. Because, like I said before, it is going to be kind of lengthy. We're doing 6 groups of 2s. So, okay, so the par 3 third, you're going to see a lot of tough holes on this course. This is 200 yards. The first 3 all have the caution symbol, so if you get on the course control of 4 on that white die, you're going to have a tougher putt. Tough pin locations, the elevation change, and a split level green make this a challenging par 3. All right, so Yun Lee Song coming off a birdie. He gets a white 6. He'll take his blue chip and a par. Plays the hole in rather routine fashion. So he makes a par. And it'll be Dustin Emmerich next. Looking to go par birdie here. He'd love to get one on this. He needs a white 1 for that. And it's a green 6, or a white 6 as well. Excuse me. That's let's see. He isn't soft, so the 3 doesn't really make much sense. But he'll take a par. And to start this round with these tough holes, even par is probably pretty good. You know, I'm guessing it's going to be tough to get anything under -7. I think your final score here, your target score, it's going to be tough because this is a tough course. You do have some scoring holes on the back, though. All right, Justice Kramer at the second. Well, Steve, thanks. I appreciate the feedback. 4-6-6. Another guy gets control on par 4 second. Is he a shaper? He is. He'll get a second blue chip. Justice Kramer with this custom card. And a green 4 is a utility. No, he'll have a moderate birdie putt. And he's going to take a long game approach here, and he's going to try and get the 1 to 2 moderate birdie make. Can he make a birdie here? He misses it. If he had used one of the chips, he would have made it. But easy par, and it's in. And he had a chance for birdie, and you don't have that very often on 2. But he isn't able to hold it out. Now Rance Aberley, the Canadian. Actually, this is a Canadian duo, right? Both of them are. 55. Oh boy, we've got quad 5s, but that doesn't count. It's only if the golfer has control would we go after the special result there. 55 is in the trees with his first shot. And also that's going to mean that this caution symbol does come into play. Is he a master? No, he's actually kind of poor in his recovery. So he goes, it would normally be difficult, but this is going to be double difficult because of the caution symbol. So he's going to have to lag it. And I do this lag roll where if it's 1-1 dot, it's in. If it's 6-6 dot, it does it's not so good. Pairs of ones is great, and pairs of sixes is really bad, and then everything else is just kind of normal. So that goes from a double difficult par to an easy bogey, which he makes. But that'll be our first blemish on the card, and now we'll see Soren Overgaard, the Swede, and Shinji Kanishi, the Korean. I mean, boy, I'm going to catch heck from him. He's Japanese. What am I talking about? 36, sand and 2. Finds the greenside bunker. 3. Is he chunky? Semi-chunky with a dot. Yes. Uh-oh, difficult putt for par. He kind of fluffs it there, so he needs a 1 to 3. Wait, no, he goes from difficult to double difficult, right? The caution symbol. So he's going to have to lag this as well. So Overgaard is going to start out with at least a bogey here. Easy bogey, and he makes it. Not the way you want to start it. I wonder if I can change the color of my of these without too much. Let me do this. So this is the way my scorecard looks. So you can see here the colors. But I want to make this something a little more. Will that work? Yeah, baby. Here, let's. I'm gonna make this a white color so I can see it a little better. And I'm gonna make the green a little. This is also good for. Good for Christmas time, you know. There we go. How's that look? Pretty good. The weather outside isn't so frightful today. It's kind of miserable outside. Warm, rainy. Ugh. All right, so Kanishi now. All his Japanese fans are patiently awaiting the roll. Sand in 1. Finds the fairway bunker. 2, is he sandy? No. He'll still end up with goes from easy to moderate. So moderate putt for par, 1 to 5, and he makes it. Okay. We're up to the 4th hole. And look at this, another tough one. These golfers have actually been doing quite well given the... Oh, what happened there? Oh, because of this. Sorry about that. Had the conditional formatting window open. All right, so the 4th, 488 yards. This is another long par 4. We're going to have a bunch of them here today. 4 degrees course difficulty. Daunting, challenging. Skirts the cliffs overlooking the ocean here in La Jolla, and it'll be, let's see, Yunli Song still has the honor, and man, if he could get through this opening stretch under par, that would be pretty, and he gets another white 6, so that's a blue chip par, and he is surviving this tough Torrey Pines course. Well, Pacific Pines. And now Emmerich. He used that early blue chip, and maybe that was ill-advised. Okay, so his tee shot, it's drifting right, and it finds the bunker to the right of the fairway. But he has a nice lie with that green 1, and so he is not chunky, so he's going to have a wow. This is going to be an amazing recovery after a poor tee shot, and now we get to re-roll the white die to see how close he gets to the pin for this birdie. It's a 1. We will re-roll. We're not going to re-roll white. We will roll the black die. If this black die comes up 1, it is in, and it's an eagle, and that would be one heck of a start to his round. Oh! He holes it out. Oh, that's an amazing shot from Dustin Emmerich. Wow. What in the heck is going on here? So he jumps up to -4, and he's within 4 now. An amazing fairway bunker shot. Lands just short, and on this quick green, it just trickles and trickles and goes in. How do you like that? Amazing, as they used to say in a Western New York department store head. Already some shenanigans here on the Torrey Pines course, and Justice Kramer comes to 3. He's going to end up with his tee shot. It's going to be just on the fringe. And let's see what kind of a lie he gets there. It looks not too bad. It's not a cordial hole. It's not a daunting hole, so he'll need a clutch putt for par. He could amass a 3rd blue chip if he can roll this in. From 6 feet, he would go to 3 blue chips on a 1 to 4, and he misses it, so he's going to lose 1. And that is his par chance. Just misses now. A 3-footer follow-up for bogey. He makes that. And that's gonna leave him. He's gonna end up now behind Emmerich, who basically vaulted him in this course of holes. Now, Rance Aberley at the par 3, and he is going to take. He's gonna lag the putt, his first putt, and take his follow-up par, and exhibiting much patience with that. Gets a blue chip. Okay, now we're going to go to the second, and Shinji Kanishi, currently 4 back. This can be a scoring hole if you hit the tee shot right. He's going to find the fairway. Lie looks reasonable. Is it cordial? No. Is he laser? No. Okay, he's going to be left with another 7-footer here for par. Clutch putt for par, and he is a good clutch putter. 1 to 5, and he holes it out. So a par for Kanishi. As my spreadsheet here has frozen up a little bit, something's going on. Okay, there we go. Finally. You know, there's just a lot. There's a lot of work going on in this laptop I'm using right now, and sometimes it acts like this when you are in the midst of some kind of an update, which is always a fun thing when you're in the middle of trying to do something with it. Okay, now Overgaard, who bogeyed the first, wants to try and get back in the right direction here. That's going to be, probably can't see it very well, that's 25. 25 is course as well on the par 4, and a green 2. Cordial, no. Daunting, semi-daunting, no doubt. He gets away with that. That would have left him a clutch bogey putt. Instead, he's going to have an easy par, so it checks up for him. The caution symbol means it'll be moderate, though, and he does make it. No chips to be awarded there. All right, now we've got Enrique and Justin Wallace ready to go at 1. Magallanes 2 back. He is a favorite here to possibly win this. Let's see if he can get off to a good start here at the first, a tough hole. He's going to be, he hits a tee shot in the fairway, but then his second shot ends up in the thick stuff just off the green. He is a good recovery guy, and on this par 4 1, he's not a workman. He's going to have a chance to knock this in. He's going to re-roll white and the decider. If it's 1 dot, it goes in. Otherwise, it will tell us what the follow-up will be. It's a 5. So that's going to leave him, it would leave him a moderate, except that the caution symbol means it's going to be a difficult par. 1 to 3, and he does get it. So a par for Magallanes, and he will exhale and move to the second. Justin Wallace. Golf Cam course. Green 3. Uh-oh. 3. Is it cordial? No. Daunting. Yes. Clutch bogey putt. And he's not a very good clutch putter. He's 50%. 1 to 3. He makes it. But he still ends up with a bogey. He's going to drop a shot here. Back to -4. Okay. To the 5th. And Dustin Emmerich coming off the eagle on 4. And again, we still have another, these holes just seem to keep getting tougher and tougher. 454, 4 degrees of course control, par 4, semi-daunting, semi-challenging. Another caution symbol. Golfers need to keep their approach shot towards the front of the sloping green if they want a birdie. Emmerich's going to hold on to chips right now. See if he can get some luck here. He'll get another blue chip on a white 6. That's a par. Starts out -2 on the day here, so he has been getting hot. He played well in the last tournament he was in and had a real shot at winning. And in this one, it's looking like he is playing the survival game in these early tough holes. Yun Lee Song also gets a 6. Makes you wonder if when these leaders come through, they're going to be the ones that are getting the hard knocks. Okay, to the 4th. It will be Aberley. And he gets a white 1. He's going to have a 2-3-6. So he doesn't get the caution symbol hurting him here. 2-3-6 is going to be a duffer. No, he's not. Well, this is going to lead to a short game check and a green 3. He is soft, so he's going to have a pin chance here. We'll re-roll white and the decider. Oh, and he makes it. He holds it out. What a beautiful chip from Rance Aberley. And he gets a birdie on 4 and gets back to even par on the day. He is on the fringes of contention right now, but that will go a long way to helping him. Now Justice Kramer. He gets a 1 as well, so he will have control. The white die is being friendly here in this part of the round. Is he yeoman or scatter? No, not utility. A moderate birdie putt. He is again going to try and let this ride and see if he can hold on to blue chips. He needs a 1 or a 2, and he's in. A birdie for Justice Kramer. And he also squares it up after having an early bogey on the 3rd. Yeah, this is a good setup because with the 6, like when you get to the 4 like this, it makes it a little bit more clunky, like 4 threesomes. But yeah, I appreciate that feedback. Let's see, it's going to be Kanishi next. Try and make sure I get the right order based on the score. There we go. All right, so Kanishi at the 3rd. Wow, we've got some white 6s coming up here. That's going to play well for these guys on these tough holes. Kanishi gets a par. Now Overguard. It's also what Soren wears on his teeth as an overguard, just in case anybody punches him. He does have a big mouth. Sand in 1. Sand in 1 and the green 3 on the par 3 chart. Chunky, oh boy, he's getting the chunkies all over here, and it goes from difficult to double difficult because of the caution symbol. So Soren has had a couple of bad beats here. He's gonna have to lag it, and it was almost 1-1, but instead it's 1-2. So it's gonna lead to the easy bogey putt, which he makes. So Overgaard already out of contention. One moment, please. Sorry about that. You know, I have a workspace here, right? And before the game, before I started this, I say to my kid, you want me to move the TV and the gaming system upstairs so you can play it? And so you don't have to, so you're not getting in my way, we're not getting in each other's way. He's like, no. So then you get 3 holes in, and guess who now wants to do the stupid gaming system? Well, tough. Make your choices when they come up, buddy. Right? Kids. Alright. Magallanes to the second. Sorry to vent, but hopefully some of you guys have similar experience. Bomber. He's not a bomber, so he has control with a white too. So not a bomber and not a hacker, so it's going to be golf cam green. That's going to be a tough one because it's semi-challenging and the decider die is showing a yes. So probably going to lead to trouble. Let's see. Is it friendly? No. On a green 5. Is it challenging? Yes, it is. So it's going to be a clutch bogey putt. And his putting is kind of average, and he makes it. But a costly bogey here. He's going to drop to -5. Justin Wallace. Yeah, I am not going there. I'm not making any comments about that, Larry. So you're yeah. Just in case, I can shut off the live chat if you want me to later. Like I can probably scrub it out of here if you really. But if I talk, then it's there for posterity. You know, I don't need it. I don't need anybody just wandering upon my you know, my kid. I don't know. That's not such a big. I'm not worried about him hearing it. He knows how I feel. Certain other people, they might take offense. All right, so is he a master? No. So it's going to go to double difficult again. So you can see where these caution symbols are just turning these holes into cesspools of lost dreams. All right, so easy. Oh, and he misses the easy bogey. Justin Wallace with he puts it in the wall here, and he gets a double. So that's going to pretty much dash his hopes unless everybody goes awry, which could happen here. And at some point here, I might end up being a nice guy and just move the stupid. It's just going to take a while, and I don't want to do it. I want to get this thing done. I offered him the opportunity. He had a chance, and then he decided not to. So Aaron's the American, maybe the best American hopeful here. McAdams is pretty good too, but Aaron's he's pretty steady. And we'll see if he can do it today. But it's gonna be golf cam course here on the daunting first. So That's probably, well, he might get a chance here if he is laser, and he is. So a green 1, is it cordial? No. Is he laser? Yes, he's going to get a clutch birdie putt. He has a half chance at a birdie on this tough first hole. It would be the only one so far. Can he get a 1 to 3? And that's a 4. He gets a red chip, and he's going to need an easy par putt, which he makes. But, boy, blown chance there for Aaron's. And now the Cinderella story, Lautaro Vero. Sitting 2 back of Downs. I mean, really, Downs himself is a bit of a Cinderella story. The Cinderella story. 35 course again, 3. It's daunting. It's going to be a clutch bogey putt for Vero, and his round is already coming apart at the seams. He does make his bogey putt, so he'll get a blue chip, but not the way the Spaniard wants to start. All right. So this is Torrey Pines, which, yes, Derek, good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you, demos. It's already a quagmire. And then we do this. So the normal course is par 72. This is par 71. This is normally a par 5, but I went ahead and made a modification to the hole. So this is based on the data from the tournament this year, earlier this year at Torrey Pines at the U.S. Open. 521 yards, par 4, 4 degrees of course difficulty. It's semi-daunting and challenging. I probably should have thrown a dang caution symbol. It just seems like every hole has that anyway. And I wrote this whether it's worth it or not. I also did change the card quite a bit. I did leave 1 sand in 3 because I thought that seemed reasonable, but I took a couple of the course spots off and put a couple more bunker. It says they convert an easy scoring hole to one of the tougher pars on the course. Just survived this long straight trip along the canyon. So here we go with who's first? Emmerich coming off. He still has that eagle fresh in his mind from 4. And man, he wishes. I swear he's had a couple of 4s here already. He wishes he had the extra control. But 25 is going to be golf cam course. Green 2, cordial no, daunting. Semi with no decider die, so it's going to lead to an easy putt for par. Finally, so I'm glad I didn't put the caution symbol on here, because it just feels like everything is really tough so far. Yun Lee Song. Just this one. I did pull the data down. I just didn't go through a lot of it. I just went through this hole because I wanted to make sure that this hole was close. So he's in the sand in 1. Because this is I mean, I could show you so you could see here I put South Open course. I mean, this is the real one, and I don't think the double cordial par 5 was going to have the right feel for this. So he's sand in 1 and a green 5. Is he sandy? No. He's going to end up with a difficult putt for par. And he misses that. So now a moderate bogey. He does make that. So drops back to even on the day. You know, it's going to... The thing that will be really tough is when... is seeing this... You know, you see tough scores before the leaders even get off. Because I think once they do, you're going to get a real feel for just how tough this is going to be. Now, maybe McAdams will come out here and do well. I don't know. We'll see. But that's one of the nice things about this game is you just don't know. You know, I've got blue chips here that we could be using to take control, but I feel like we want to wait until some of the later holes. But I'm going to start running out here soon, so I don't know. Okay, rough in 2 on a 24 for Aberley. he's having a rough day of it here. He's not a workman, so goes from gimme to easy with the caution symbol. He makes that. Kramer. His playing competitors call him Cosmo. And Cosmo ends up putting it in the green side bunker. So he's going to have to get up and down from there. Green 2 is a pretty good lie, though. Sandy, he is sandy. He's going to have a pin chance. So he splashes it out of there. It's rolling, and it's going to come up just shy. It'll leave him with... but this is a tricky one. It's got some breaks, so it's going to be difficult instead of moderate. 1 to 3. And he misses that. Now the moderate bogey. And Cosmo goes bogey, birdie, bogey. No, we've not seen Vero. He is a slacker guy. That's why I said he's a bit of a... so, I think I mentioned in the first video for this tournament, and while I'm switching over to hole 4, I'm a little torn at the way I set this up, and I'll probably change it for next year. I decided that, and this was written into my plan for the season, the top 120, because I always figure the U.S. Open is a place for, you know, amateurs and pros alike, right? So I thought the best way to simulate that here would be, you know, maybe what I should have done was taken some guys I never used before and just take like 5 of them and then take the top 150 or something, you know, take 6 of them and put them in of these like quote-unquote amateurs, just to kind of like, but I decided to go top 120 points and then the top 36 points for the Slacker Tour. And so that's where, especially Vero, we've seen Kramer before, but Vero is like the one guy who snuck in here, and I don't know, he hasn't had a good showing thus far, so maybe we won't have to worry about it too much. Yeah, he does. That's exactly what he does. And, you know, when he comes into the locker room, he kind of like does this, you know, just barges in and kind of like slides across the floor. And is always saying, "Hey, Jerry." Everybody wonders why he does that. Because, I mean, Cosmo is just because he's also an amateur astronomer, so... 45 is going to be sand and 1. Right, we're on the 4th, right? Yeah, I'm getting silly here and need to keep things channeled in here, you know? Not really. Chunky, he's not chunky, so he has an easy, but it goes to moderate. Nah, I mean, I don't, you know, I want to take it seriously, but I don't know. Even joking around, I'm sure I get it right more than some people do. All right, Soren Overgaard. You know, it's good to actually play a game before you go and throw your camera on. Probably, you know, maybe 2 games is even a good thing to do. Anyway, 56. Gonna be rough in 1. Green 5. Master. No, he isn't. So it's gonna go from difficult to double, and this has been the story of Soren Overgaard's round. He is descending where he just has to lag it. I mean, maybe we should have just gone for the double difficult part. That's a 1 and a dot. That's really unlikely. So now the easy bogey, which he does get, but he is 3 over, and the course is really hitting him hard here. I hope the video isn't jumping around too much. This, I don't know. Bear with me. I'm going to shut down. I have a couple things running in the background. That may not be such a good thing for the CPU. Yeah, Yeah, that's why they make sure he stays medicated. You know, he doesn't want to do that. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I ever watched that stupid movie. Well, I don't know. I guess maybe it's not stupid. Maybe I'm stupid for not watching it. All right, Magallanes. Par 3, third, and it's going to be an 11, and it's going to be rough in 1, so that's not the worst. Well, that remains to be seen. Semi-master, no doubt, doesn't get a break there, so it's going to go from difficult to double difficult, and he's going to be lagging like everybody else. Oh, and he gets 6s in the dot. So that goes from double difficult to difficult. So I wish I had I should have put that in here too, my lag rule. So this is difficult from a double difficult. Get rid of the dot, and it's moderate. But see, he still needs this 1 to 3 to make the bogey, and he does make it. How about that? Just a minute here. All right, I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to get this set up for my kid, so I'll be right back. Okay. Hopefully that will limit the interruptions, but sorry for the delay, but the missus is like, why don't you just tell them no? I'm like, because I've already had 2 interruptions. I can just foresee in another 15 minutes the third, and then the fourth 15 minutes. Yeah, it's like just take the hit while you need it. Go play in the street. It's Justin Wallace now. Here, I'll put this over here for the moment. He's going to have control here, but here, this is how it looks right at the moment. So this is how the scorecard looks at the moment. Just so we rolled this. It's 2-3-5 for Wallace. I wish there was a way to set this to automatically cycle. I think I have to pay for the service to do it though. So that's where, you know, we don't have a limitless budget. 2-3-5 is Wallace a champion? He's going to get one back here with an easy birdie if he can just make the 1-4. So already 3 over. He does make a birdie, and that's kind of like it's kind of insult to injury, I guess, or maybe the opposite of insult to injury. But and yes, we play. Yes, we play a lot of HMG. I should play more, but you know, life does get in the way. I have quite a few real golf sets as well, like real golfers, and I still haven't done enough with those. It's kind of sad, but yeah, Larry, I hope you make sure make sure you don't fry yourself there doing the doing your wiring. HMG is not so fun when you're lit up like a Christmas tree. All right, Todd Aaron's now. He is 2 behind, and he's going to be course controlled 11, so he's in the rough in 2. You have to get up and down to stay at 2, and boy, he's got the green 5 has been all over the place here. Semi-master with a dot, he's going to get away with it though, so this is a helpful one. Not too many masters here. There are a couple. He is one of them. He's a semi-master. And so it's going to go, instead of the difficult, which became double difficult, it's going to be easy, which becomes moderate. So at least he gets a moderate par here, 1-5, and he makes it. I thought about using that red chip and downgrading the putt, but okay, Vero. (2021) when you say the 2021, you mean the PGA set, I assume, right? Not the PNG. 46 is going to be Golf Cam course. Green 5, is it daunting? Semi-daunting. Dot is yes. So this is going to be a double difficult putt for par. And, unless he gets ones and a dot here, Vero is going to drop another shot. Easy bogey. And maybe the spotlight's a little too large for him. Now we're going to get finally to the first place, Dallas Downs. Second place, Trent McAdams. The final group off here at number 1. That's too bad. Yep. Well, at least he's going to be playing soon, right? He's doing this father-son tour. And Dallas Downs with a 1, but it's going to be 3, 4, 5. So how is that for bad luck? Right off the bat, he gets control, but then he gets the 3, 4, 5, which is a gallery groans roll right automatically. And then a green 3, is he a master? No, he has a moderate putt for par. Since he had control, he doesn't have to alter it. And he'll make the moderate putt and remain at -8. We'll see if McAdams can find his way to a birdie here. $15 is going to be sand and 1 for Trent. And he is the recovery master here, so he is going to be all sorts of good on this course, most likely. So sand and 1, green 4. Is he chunky? No. He'll have a moderate, but it becomes difficult putt for par. So he needs a 1 to 3 to stay 1 back, and he misses. So that's going to drop him a shot. He'll be at -6 as long as he makes the 1 to 5, and he does. But a bogey for McAdams, and we're off here. We're off and running. Downs with a 2-shot lead. Even though he is stormy, it's a good start for him. He picks up a par, and his playing partner finds a bogey. All right, to the 7th. And the way I do the out of contention is I usually wait until the back 9 to do anything with that. Emmerich will be the first to play 7 out of our TV coverage here. 5 degrees of course difficulty. So this is a tough hole. 462 yards. Daunting and challenging. So daunting course rating, challenging green rating. The narrow green presents a challenge for golfers to be able to reach the green in regulation. Well, we might as well just put it on the Golf Cam course, and we'll go from there. So, where is Emmerich? Emmerich is 4 back. He's actually tied for 4th. I thought about using chips here, but I decided not to. 13. Sand in 1 and green 6. So a bad lie in the bunker. He's not sandy. He's going to have to settle for a bogey here at best. He's going to lag it for the double difficult par. Now the easy bogey. He wants to avoid the 6s and does. But he is going to bogey 7. That's his first blemish on the card. Now Yun-Lee Song. It's going to be really interesting to see how these leaders fare as we go along in this round. 23 is going to be sand and 2. Green 5, is he sandy? No, it's difficult putt for par. There's no caution symbol this time, so no adjustment. 1 to 3 for difficult, and he does hole it out. So a par for Lee Song, and still just in contention. If he could find a way to string a birdie or 2, maybe that would be a big opportunity there for him to gain some ground. Okay, Aberley at this redesigned 6th. 23 again, that's going to be trees and 2. And a green 3 is he workman? No. So it's going to be a gimme par putt for Aberley. And wow, there's 3 2s. Doesn't mean anything, but other than he makes his par putt. And now Justice Kramer. $13 is sand and 1. He is sandy, so he'll have a difficult birdie putt. He'll try and see if he can roll a 1 here. Needs a 1 out of 6, and he doesn't get it. Now a moderate par, and he avoids the 6. Okay, to the 5th. Kanishi. Can any of these guys that are 4 back find a way to make a move? Might have to be on the back 9. There's just too many tough holes here on the front. Okay, rough in 2 on a 24. And a green 3. Is he workman? No. He'll have, it'll go from gimme to easy. Easy par putt. Which he holds out. Soaring overguard. All right. There. Just had to took care of a little business in the chat. I don't know if there was anything other than it's just a spam thing. But unless anybody wants to say hi to Cassandra, you can. I don't know. I think she's desperate coming in one of these places, personally. If anybody's seen me, you know it's pretty dang desperate. But anyway, that's a par and a blue chip for Overgaard on the white 6. So, if you're interested in knowing what it said, I really can't remember, but it was nothing of any value to the world. All right, Justin Wallace. Maybe he has his head on straight now. Can he make a run? Can he? Oh, and he gets a white 1, so this is a way to do it, is maybe start getting the rolls to go your way. 1, 3, 4. It's not direct. He's not a hacker. So we go to experience. Green 4, he's going to get unlucky, though. He's not an icon on this hole. He's semi-icon, no dot. So what does that bring us about? Double difficult putt for birdie. Well, that's a 1 and a dot. Actually, I think I was mistaken. I think I said it was a 1 and a dot for a double difficult par. It's only a 1 for a double difficult par. But for a double difficult birdie, oh, and he missed it. Oh boy, if the decider die had come up, Wallace would have had back-to-back birdies. So that will leave a gimme par. Oh boy, so close. 1-1, no dot. Too bad for Justin. Just it sits on the edge and doesn't drop, and he just thought to himself, that was my chance maybe to get back into this thing. And he instead has to settle for his par, and still a par, a good hole here at the 4th, but he gave it a whirl, and it just... And there's another white 1 for Magallanes. Here's 2, 3, 4. Not direct. He's not dynamic, so it's going to be right now. And he is on back-to-back bogeys. So he is cold. So that's a bad deal there for him. Double difficult putt for par. Leads to easy bogey, which he makes. But now he's 3 in a row, and he is going the wrong way, looking for his back-to-back major wins. He's not looking so keen on it here now. He's dropped 3 on the day so far and is 5 back. Mom. No, there was somebody in the chat. There was a chatter, a spam bot chat person who, maybe it was Mom. That's not my mom's name, though. But maybe that's her nickname. I don't know. Okay, Todd Aaron's at the 3rd. Unless you're referring to something else. There's another white 1. Par 3, 1, 5, 6. What goes on here? Hacker or gilded? Neither of those for Aaron's. It's going to be experience. He's not an icon, so it's going to lead to a difficult putt for par. He does make it. So steady Eddie here so far for Todd Aaron's Lataro Vero. .23 is in the rough. Rough with his tee shot. Green 4. Workman? No. Okay, so moderate putt for par. Let's see. Actually goes from moderate to difficult for Vero. So he needs a 1 to 3, and he misses. Now, moderate bogey. Oh, and he misses that. So now an easy double. Oh, boy. Huh? Your mom. Is that... What? Is that... I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know what's going on. I'm lost in the chat. If I blocked something that wasn't supposed to be blocked, then I'm sorry, but oh, or maybe you're saying, see, I'm not getting the. I guess I'm a little slow this morning, maybe. Okay, so Dallas Downs cancels out that red chip with a blue chip par. So he'll stay at -8. Let's see if McAdams can do something. He gets control, 3-6-6. So here's a chance, maybe. Shaper, no. And it's going to be short game check, green 3. He isn't soft, so he's going to have an easy par putt. Yeah, no, don't be sorry. It finally clicked after, like, it's actually kind of funny. So I wish I had come up with the joke. So I put the heater on down here for just a minute earlier, and just before this came on, then I turned it off. Just thinking, I need to get the chill out of this basement room. And now I'm feeling like warm because this computer's putting out heat and it's just warming up outside. It's going to be in the 60s today. This December weather is wacky. All right, so to the par 3, 176. Lee Song has the honor. Bunkers protect the back, both the front here and the back of this par 3. It's critical to avoid the hazards, or par could be in jeopardy. Now the question is, do you want to start using blue chips here or not? And Lee Song is going to hold on to him for the moment, and he gets a 1-2-4 on the white 1 as a reward for his daring. It's not a firm green, so we go to Golf Cam Green. And then green 4. Is it friendly? No. Challenging? No. Clutch putt for par. And he's going to hope to double up here. He needs a 1 to 3 to double up. He could spend a chip and get 1 to 5, but then him being so far back, oh, and he missed it, so he loses the blue chip. And he was kind of likely to do this anyway. There's a bogey, easy bogey. I was just thinking, if you can kind of get a run going and get some blue chips where you can start buying some control later on, that might be helpful. But he is he was 6 back at the time. All right, Emmerich got to shake the bogey off. 24 is sand and 1. He does have a green 1, so it's gonna be, he's not chunky, so he has a pin chance. Can he hole out? Doesn't hole out, but he'll end up with an easy par. You know what? It's not an easy par. It's a moderate par because of this. And the green 6 is active. That's our putt. That's our main putt die, and so that is a missed moderate par putt. So now we go to easy bogey, and that's going to be back-to-back bogeys for Emmerich. So sorry if I didn't describe that well. All right, Derek has a question here. I'll just take a second here to say something about it. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so Derek just asked a question about season play. But, yeah, it would probably be easier in an email or a direct message, like you say, one way or the other. So, yeah, feel free to do that. I'll do the best I can to answer it. I'm going to turn on this fan now. It's just need a little bit of air. That's pretty good. All right. Yeah, so well, it's not bad today at all, the weather, but having a heater, but I wanted to get the chill out, and now it's just trying not to be too hot. Okay, so back to 7 for Aberley. So this is just a process that's going to go on here quite a bit today. Just keep moving through, back and forth through here. 23 sand 2 on the par 4. Green 3, is he chunky? Semi-chunky with a dot, so there is another one of these. Fortunately for Aberley, he doesn't have to downgrade it, but it is going to be a difficult putt for par. 1 to 3. Had a lot of that. Moderate bogey. So Aberley can't make any headway, and of course we've only had the 2 holes thus far for the leaders. It's like it'd be nice to see where the leaders are going to go from here, because if they start struggling, so 5 degrees of course difficulty, we get 24. It's going to be rough in 2. Green 4. Workman, no. Okay, so Justice has a moderate par putt, and he holds it out. Okay, to the 6th. Kanishi riding 5 pars in a row. And it'll be a golf cam course. Green 1. Is it cordial? No. Is he laser? No. He'll have a clutch putt for par. He is full gold, but he misses it, so he'll drop a shot here and lose a blue chip. Easy bogey. He'll make that. And his first blemish of the round. Overguard. 35. Rough in 1. And a green 6. So he's not a master. He's going to have a double difficulty. He's going to have to roll this out. Double difficult. That makes easy bogey. And Overguard's 4 over. And let's see. Anybody under par right now? Anybody? No. Emmerich is the closest guy. He was under par for a bit, but then he bogeyed back to back. And so even is the best. Here, let's move to this view right here. You can see a lot of red. We had an eagle and 4 birdies so far. That is all. Justin Wallace has one of those birdies. It's going to be 56. Rough in 1. on the par 4 green. 6 again. Is he master? No. He's going to end up with a double difficult par putt. And here we go. Double difficult par. Easy bogey. Came so close to back-to-back birdies. And when that didn't happen, it seems like that took the air out of his sails. Okay, Magalhanes gets a par. One moment here. Yeah, go figure. Man. Go figure. Alright, so, yeah, the course is eating them up for sure. White 4, 33. It's be golf cam course for Aaron's. I remember the days when it used to be when someone was streaming that you just, especially when you stream like every day, but yeah, it's okay. Alright, so green 5. Daunting? Yeah, it is. Oh boy. Double difficult putt for par, so Aaron's is going to break his birdie or his par streak unless he can get ones and a dot. He's lucky not to get 6s. So now an easy bogey. Aaron's maybe not. Well, I was going to say maybe not a great pairing, but it's really just the course. Everybody's having a rough go of it. So golf cam green with a challenging green. This isn't going to come out very well. Is it challenging? Yes. Needs a clutch par putt, and he wants to double up, so he needs to hope for a 1 to 3, and he misses it. So easy bogey. Vero is 5 over after 4. Yikes, boy, it's a bloodbath. Okay, so the leaders to the par 3 third. Dallas Downs holding a 2-stroke lead at the moment. 55, golf cam course. Green 3. Cordial, no. Daunting, no. Needs a clutch putt for par. Now he's only neutral, so he needs a 1 to 3. And he gets it, so he'll get a par, and he's going to maintain his 2-shot lead. Save for a McAdams birdie here, which could happen. Yep, that kind of day. So where did it go? Lost a die here. Where'd you go? I have to get my phone flashlight out here to find it. Best laid plan. This isn't good. Oh, it's a decider die. It's way back. Ah, I got it. Oh boy. Whew. It's kind of. It's a little tight down in there. That's what she said. No. Family-friendly channel here, maybe not so much. 1 second here. So, McAdams now, after I've found my dang decider die, I gotta plug my phone back in so I don't lose a bunch of charge. And McAdams, can he make any ground up here? And he's gonna get 11, and it's gonna be rough in 1. So, and a green 4. He's not a workman, so it'll end up with it's gonna go from moderate to difficult, so still a difficult putt for par. He would end up with 2 or 3 bogeys if he can't make this, and he misses. So now a moderate bogey, he will make that. Excuse me. And Dallas Downs with a miracle start, 3 ahead. I can't imagine it's going to be this easy for him. And fortunately now I think we're going to start getting to a hole or two where maybe you can make a little bit of ground up. There's not many on this course. This is a 614-yard par 4 ninth. We're close to hitting the turn with this first group off. It'll be Lee Song first. So it's 614. It's only 1 degree of course difficulty. So a chance here for better golfers to get a birdie. It's a cordial hole. The narrative is grip it and rip it. This long hole demands accuracy, but birdie is a good possibility here. Okay, Yun Lee Song. 1, 3, 4. Go to the par 5 chart and we see what happens. Duffer, no. Champion, yes. Okay, he's going to get another blue chip. I think that brings him up to 3. And the gallery cheers with a green 3. Hero or champion? Yeah, he's one of the, so it's easy birdie putt. He's so far back, he needs to hope he can make this without using a blue chip. 1 to 4 on the easy birdie. And he makes it. So a good finish to the front 9, and he will end up getting his shit back to even par with a birdie on 9. Still a ways back though. Not out of contention, but he was there for a second. He's still tied for 7th. All right, now Dustin Emmerich. 2, 3, 5. Legend or Shaper. I think he had Legend before on his card, but not anymore. Is he a hero? Decide or die? No, he's semi-hero. Is he a champion? We re-roll since he's semi-champion and semi-hero, and it's a no, so we go to experience. The green is definitely 5. Not a prospect, so a moderate birdie putt for Emmerich. He's 2 under. 1 or 2, he makes it. And he misses. Easy par. He has blue chips to use, but we're waiting to maybe take control of a hole later. A lot of guys at -2. It's tearing them apart. Justice Kramer at the 8th, and 3, 4, 4. He'll have control on this guy. Well, no utility on his cards. There's going to be experience. He's semi-icon. No decide or die. So this is going to be a double difficult putt for birdie. He's going to lag it. Leads to an easy par. And he makes that. So Kramer, he's tied for 4th. And has had a pretty pedestrian round, but heck, I guess pedestrian is actually pretty good on this course. A birdie, 2 bogeys. But a lot of guys are taking on water here. Rance Aberley. Probably should have used the chip here. So it'll be 15. Rough in 1 and a green 6. If you see a green 6 with the hazard charts, you're just in bad shape. He's not a master, so it's double difficult. He's going to drop another shot. Rance Aberley to -1 unless he makes this, and he does an easy bogey now. He'll make that, but these guys that are out of contention are going further out of contention for the vast majority. Shinji Kanishi at the 7th. What a tough hole. Golf Cam Course. Green 2. This is going to be a clutch putt for bogey. He is gold, but he isn't even going to have a chance to make a par here. And he makes the bogey putt. Boy, if Dallas Downs can ride this to a major victory, wouldn't that be one of the biggest upsets we've ever seen here on this tabletop? I think it would be. 24, rough and 2, green 2, a good lie in the rough. Can he get it up and down? Master, no. Moderate putt for par. And he holds that out. And Soren Overgaard, his 3rd par out of 7 holes. That wouldn't be so bad if they were birdies of the other one, but they aren't. Okay, so Enrique, the 6th. He'll get a blue chip and a par on the white 6. And Wallace, 34, Golf Cam Course, green 4. Cordial, no. Daunting, yes. He's a clutch putt for par, and he misses it, so it's going to lead to an easy bogey. And he misses that. Now a gimme double. 2nd double bogey of the day, and Wallace is definitely an out of contention contender here, as his day is gone completely poorly. Alright, so Todd Aaron's at the 5th. 115. He gets control with a white 1. Yeoman or scatter, no. Utility, no. Moderate birdie putt. Try to make it. And he makes it. There was a 1-2, and he makes a moderate birdie. So Aaron's to -6. Back to even par for his round. And I forget which course he got his first major on. And while I roll this out, I'm going to get my mobile Google Drive going so I can check that out. 16 is going to be Golf Cam Course, green 5. Par 4, green 5. Daunting, semi-daunting, no dot, and he's not scatter, so he's going to have a clutch birdie putt. Needs a 1-3, and he misses. He'll get a red chip. Easy par. He makes that. Oh boy, it's not the right account. Okay. Here we go. Career statistics. Let's take a look here. Todd Aaron's right here. That was at Oakmont Tenacious Pro Showcase, his only tour title. It's kind of tough to see. I have autofocus off, but it's that one right there. And as soon as I move it away. So that was a crowning achievement for him. Something he'll remember the rest of his life. But he'd love this. He would love to one-up that with a win here at the American Open. Wouldn't that be great? An American toppling what seems to have always been a... hold on. Let me see. I don't think we've had an American winner here at this tournament, have we? Carson Riddell. I think he might be Canadian. All right, so Dallas Downs at the 4th. Getting a little distracted here. He gets a white 1, 2-4-4. King or Dynamic? No. Utility? No. Golf Cam Green, and it's a challenging green. Here we go. Friendly, no. Challenging, yes. A clutch putt for bogey. And he is going to use the blue chip to make sure it's a 1-5, which he makes. So he saves a bogey. But now down to a one-shot lead over Aaron's. It's tightening up. Look out below. We've got a tournament on our hands here. Now McAdams, can he get to within 1? 15, rough and 1, green 2. He might have a chance here. He might have a wow roll. Let's see. Rough and 1, green 2. Master, he is a master. That's a wow. He's going to get a blue chip and roll the white die. It's a 1. We're going to roll black. If it's 1 again, it's a eagle. Can he do that? Just like Emmerich? Nah. No, he doesn't. But that's a gimme birdie. Actually, no. We go from gimme to easy. It's still an easy birdie. 1-4. And he makes it. So a birdie for McAdams. So only now a 1-shot lead. A 2-shot swing here on 4. And you can tell the pressure is going to start to get here at Dallas Downs. Let's see if he can hold up. All right, so let's look at Emmerich and Lee Song. Well, because Downs had a bogey, we are now in the place where some of these guys are going to get back into contention. So Aberley and Lataro Vero are both still in contention because of that. Mom, is that you? I beat you to it this time, Derek. In the immortal words of, let's see, who was it? It was Dan Aykroyd, right? Sophie paid you, ignorant slut. Let's do the old report guy here. I don't want you guys... should I call it child abuse? We'll just call it commercial content and spam. McAdams. Yeah, we've got a tournament here. We got a couple Americans breathing down the neck of Dallas Downs. Hey, laddie. You better back off. I'll burn you at your knickers. I don't know. I don't know if that's how Scott talks, but I'll say it on the... Okay, to 10. We made the turn. Uh, 416 par 4. I'm back to thinking of Dan Aykroyd and Jane Curtin. 416 yards. 4 degrees of course controlled, semi-daunting. It's a slight dog leg to the left. This is actually feels like an easy hole compared to those other guys for the most part. And so Yun Lee Song starts out, and it's going to be golf cam course. Now the decider die is making it a daunting hole. So green 6, yeah, it's daunting. He's going to need a clutch par putt. 1-3 and another blue chip, and he loses a blue chip. Probably should have just spent one. Oh well, it's too late now. Easy bogey. Lee Song has a major or two, so yeah. I don't know how choppy the video seems. Probably need a new laptop, or some kind of a tower that is geared for doing this stuff, or have a Chromebook powering the vast majority of it. But oh well. Anyway, Dustin Emmerich. He's going to use a chip here. And let's roll the decider. Is it daunting? No, he's got control. Let's see if he can start making a run here. Got to pull the trigger at some point, right? So par 4, 135. He's not Duffer or Puny, and he's not utility, so it's right now. And right now he is semi-cold with a dot, so this is not going to help him at all because it's a green 1. That ass if he's cold. So it's a difficult par putt. And a moderate bogey. And so Emmerich, okay, the video's okay. It's probably just the processor and the graphics card on my computer having trouble with it. If I start rushing here just a little bit, just to kind of like try and move things along, please don't take offense. If you have any questions about the play, the trouble is I probably won't remember the roll the 20 seconds after, like the lag. But this is taking a while. Okay, Justice Kramer. We get a white 5 here, so it's going to be course control, 24. So we go to the Golf Cam course chart. Par 5, is it cordial? Yes. He gets a clutch birdie putt, semi-gold. And he makes it, so a birdie for Justice Kramer. And he's to within 3. Closes out the front 9 with an even par. Not bad. Rance Aberley. Uh, 4-6-6 par 5 roll. Not a shaper. And he's cold, not hot. So you go to mood, and he doesn't have a mood. Green 4, he's not sunny, so that's going to lead a double difficult putt for birdie. He's going to have to lag it. Then an easy putt for par. Makes that. Okay, Overguard. His scores are anything but soaring. Okay, we're at the 8th. 46 is sand and 1 on the par 3 and a green 6. Oh boy. It is Overguard, right? Yeah, so he's not sandy, so double difficult. Be nice if there's an easier way. I mean, there is an easier way. I just don't do the lag roll, but I might have to think about a rework of that at some point. So that's a bogey for Overguard. To make it 1 roll instead of 2. Kanishi. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Not champion, not dynamic. So we go to mood for him as well. And he's going to need a difficult putt for par because he is not sunny. Right? Let's see. Green check sunny. Yeah, it's difficult putt for par and he needs to make it. So this will set him as either sunny or stormy. 50% chance. He's going to be stormy. Stormy weather. Kanishi is so that was a putt for par. Well, I only needed to roll 1 because it was a difficult moderate. He makes the moderate bogey, and he's on 3 bogeys in a row. Now he's stormy. See who is Sonny Kramer is, right? Stormy is Downs and Kanishi. All right. I forgot to can mark them down in my database. I have these little markers that I use. Okay, Magallanes. Enrique is kind of like he's a little bit of an impatient guy. He's going to take control of this. Kind of like, oh boy. And a special result. 3 6s. Here we go. Par 4, level 1. It's 13. Blown birdie putt prompts irritating comment from gallery. Moderate putt for par and stormy the rest of the round. There's another stormy. So it'll be Magallanes, and that does seem like his kind of character. Stormy. So that was 13. So moderate putt for par. He does make it, but he'll be stormy. And stormy for good for the rest of the round. No varying at all. Justin Wallace. 15, Golf Cam course. At this point, Magallanes spending 2 chips on a par isn't so bad. So par 4, green 1, cordial, no, laser, yes. Okay, he's got a clutch putt for birdie. If he can get a 1 to 3, here is his second birdie of the round. Although everything else has been pretty crappy, and there is a birdie for Wallace. So pinpoint accuracy with his iron gets him a rare birdie here at the 7th. It's the first of the day. He's still ways back, 6 behind. Okay, Aaron's moves to the 6th tee. And he'll have control with a white 1 on this par 4. 146. Legend. He is a legend. He'll get a blue chip and cancel out that red finally. And a green 1. Ooh boy, look at this. Is he a champion? The decider die says no. He's still going to end up with an easy birdie. 1 to 4, and he makes it. Back-to-back birdies for Todd Aaron, and he gets a tie for the lead because of it. He is on the move. And let me see something here. What did I just do? Oh, there we go. I'm trying to, I want to make the scoreboard look a little better. What happened? Why is that not there? I don't know. Huh. Oh well. Love to get those greens to highlight a little more. Wait, that's not, that's yeah, that's an alternate. Never mind. I was thinking I had that where it would highlight each row that was under par. Okay, Lataro Vero. 14 is going to be in the sand with his tee shot. Green 2, is he sandy? Semi-sandy with, oh boy, he's going to have a wow. So there goes his red chip. And now we will roll on the white die. He gets a 2. That's going to be an easy birdie putt. So 1 to 4 for Vero, and it's a 6. So give me par. So Trent McAdams coming off a birdie at the 4th. And it's going to be 25. Golf Cam course, green 5. Is it daunting? Yes, with the decider die. So it'll be a double difficult putt for par. He's going to give that birdie right back. Unless he holes that, and he doesn't. So easy bogey. And every once in a while, my spreadsheet here has a little bit of a unresponsive moment for some reason. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Everything seems to be okay, but it's there we go. Okay, there, finally kicks in. And a bogey for McAdams. Now 2 behind. Now Dallas Downs ready to give this one a whirl. Decider die is yes. So 13, sand in 1. And a green 4. Is he chunky? No. He'll have a moderate, but it turns to difficult. Difficult putt. Or he'll be on back-to-back bogeys. He misses the difficult. Now a moderate bogey. Oh, and he misses that. So now a gimme. No, an easy double. Oh, boy. And just like that, this tournament is up on its end. Todd Aaron takes a 2-shot lead with his back-to-back birdies on 5 and 6. And your clubhouse third-round leader, Dallas Downs, with a +3 stretch now. He's looking up. McAdams as well. All right, we'll keep going. 11, par 3. 5 degrees of course difficulty. Just keeps moving right along, tougher and tougher. So let's see. We've got so many of these guys that are 6 back. They're -1, and these two guys both are. Wiring complete and light installed. Nice. So, do you, is your hair eternally standing on end now, or were you able to do that without frying yourself? All right. So, 221 yards. Prevailing winds make this par 3 play harder than it looks. You don't really need to trick this course up much. It was just the one hole. This course plays tough on its own. I mean, I meant to take you to this because I mean this is like that is bloodbath right there. Aside from Aaron's, everybody else is pretty much taking their lumps, right? Yeah, Larry is one of those guys that's right up there as far as in the same. He's in about the same. I mean, he may be more. I don't know. If I have a question about this, I usually will go to him, or there's a Delphi forum that has guys like Gideon Eames and Justin Bryant. There's a couple of others. David Gray. I mean, there's a lot of guys that have played this game for a long time, and then obviously you've got like the Al Wilsons and the Steve Towers who are just kind of like sponges and are usually when they make a proclamation about something, they know what they're talking about too. because they've just done this for so long. But yeah, Larry's a good one to kind of keep you on the straight and narrow, and maybe even slap me upside the head if I get a little off kilter. All right, so Lee Song. I mean, I really feel like I should be moving some of these guys out of contention, but it's like Aaron's is only -7, and I just rolled. And you can't, you didn't see that, but there it is. There it is. And so Lee Song ends up with 25, which is a golf cam green. On a par 3, green 6, friendly or laser. Well, Lee Song is laser. He'll have a birdie putt. So he plays this well and offers himself. He's gonna go ahead and upgrade that, and he'll make his birdie. He didn't need to use it, but he's perilously close to being out of contention, and I just figure we're gonna have to start using these blue chips at some point. Okay, Dustin Emmerich. 45, sand in 1, green 2. He's not sandy, so a moderate putt for par. He needs a 1 to 5, and he holes it out. Yeah, Delphi is great if you want to, you know, pretty much this is the only project that I know of that is kind of like an ongoing History Maker golf project if you want to watch it on YouTube. But if you want to see other people's results and read about what they do and maybe come up with some ideas, that Delphi forum has all sorts of real golfers, fictional golfers, different formats. There's a pretty vibrant community of course designers that have come up with all sorts of courses, everything from, there are a lot of courses that have been made that have been sort of superseded by things that Keith made later on. There's a lot of European courses which aren't really covered much in the play. I mean, there's some, but it's usually the major courses. There's, I've contributed a course or two to the Corn Ferry group, and there's other guys who have done a bunch of those, including Larry. LPGA courses, a few of those. I mean, there's just a lot of different variety there, and a few fictional courses too. So it's a good place if you want to kind of like just delve in even more into this hobby. Well, I wouldn't, I don't. This is the way I feel about the forums, and maybe I'm wrong with this. I feel like if you come in with an attitude of wanting to learn and absorb and I'm also not one of the best as far as like, I don't always comment on all of the threads all the time and stuff, but if you go in with an attitude where you want to be part of the group and learn from the group and have an open mind about what goes into a lot of this stuff, I don't think there's really much need to be intimidated, but there are a lot of people who have done this for even longer than Larry and myself, and so it's kind of nice to have additional, eyes, ears, brains, whatever you want to call it, kind of like looking over things and making sure that, we aren't screwing things up. So Cosmo Kramer here, coming off a birdie at 9, and he is going to try and take control of this. Cosmo is only 3 back right now, but he's going to have to use both of his blue chips. Maybe this is a bad play. Guess we'll find out in the long run. Let's see. He takes control. 4, 5, 6 is going to be golf cam green, right? That's correct. Now, it's not a challenging green, so he's got that going for him. And a 4. Friendly, no challenging, no. Clutch putt for par, so he's going to have to use this 1 to 4 gold. He does make it, and he gets a par. And no blue chip since he spent one. Aberley. Yeah, so, and Larry's handle over at Delphi is Mr. Aloha Man, so when you see that, you're probably going to be okay. Boy. There's your white one. He gets control, but 3, 4, 5 is going to be Gallery Groans and a green 3. And he's not a master. I remember that was... So it's going to be a moderate par putt for Aberley. And he makes the moderate par. Okay. So, Soren Overgaard at the birdie hole. And it's going to be Golf Cam course. Green 1 on a par 5. Cordial, yes. He'll have a clutch birdie putt. And he's going to try to double up here. He needs a 1 to 3. And he makes it, so he does get a second blue chip and a birdie, which will get him back to even par. I mean, you can DM me there too, whichever. It's probably a good way to start. Just so Kanishi, oh boy, another one. 15. He's in the trees in 1 and a green 2. He's not a workman, so it's an easy birdie putt. 1 to 4, and he makes it. So birdies for these guys. 9. We've had 6 golfers and 4 birdies. So that's. Oh, whoops! I put that in the wrong spot. Oops. Put that on hole 10. Okay, there we go. So, a little consolation prize for those guys. Justin Wallace at the 8th. 36, rough and 1. Green 2, master, no. Okay, moderate. Goes to difficult putt for par, and he holds it out. Magallanes. And he'll have control. 1-3-5, par 3. Utility or gilded? Nope. Golf Cam green. Green 3, challenging, it's not, so it'll be a clutch birdie putt for Magallanes. And he's going to use it. He's going to get a 1 to 5 chance, and he makes it. So a birdie for Magallanes. He wouldn't have had it if he hadn't used the chip. To within 3. So it looked like he was going to be out of it, but now just a little bit of a glimmer of hope. Mostly brought in by the struggles of Downs and McAdams. But Aaron's your leader, -7 going to the 7th. And it'll be 35 Golf Cam course on a daunting hole. Full daunting. This is going to lead to an issue, I think. Cordial, no. Daunting, yes. He needs a clutch putt for par, and he is neutral. Can he get a 1 to 3, a blue chip, and maintain his lead at -7? Oh, and he does. Aaron's big putt keeps his par, stays 1 under on the round, and a big putt there. Now Vero 33 is going to be course as well. 5 daunting, yes. Oh boy, see this, at least it wasn't a 5 for Aaron's, because that's a double difficult putt for par, and that's pretty much you're taking your bogey and running. So easy bogey makes it Vero to even with Overgaard, and I think these guys are probably soon to be out of contention. Overgaard, I could probably do it now. So, okay, to the 6th. Final time through this one. We'll see if Aaron's can keep it going. He's definitely has the luck going right now. And it's going to be McAdams first here at the 6th. 44 is Golf Cam Course. Green 5. Daunting. Semi-daunting with the dot. Yeah, double. Oh boy, he's going to. Are we at the point where we want to take a chance with him on a double difficult par? And he's a 1. Then you follow it up with a difficult bogey. I think you have to take his lumps with a double, just lag it. Oh boy, I almost made it. 1-2 dot. So he lags a double difficult, easy bogey. He'll make that, and you just gotta. This early part of the round is tough, and you got to try to get through 7, and hope you're not in too bad. But you know, McAdams now 3 over. I know 3 or 2. Yeah, 3 over on his round, 3 back. And now Downs, 25 is Course as well. 5, Daunting. Semi-daunting, oh, he gets away with it. No dot. But he is scatter. He is a scatter. So he has the double difficult putt for par as well. And he is going to lag. Boy, this is opening up for Aaron's greatly. And so this is going to be a bogey. Oh, and he misses the bogey too. 6-6. Easy bogey goes. And Dallas Downs is full on melting down here. That's a double, back-to-back double bogeys for Dallas Downs. And he is quickly falling like an anchor in a pool full of ether. Little chemistry joke, maybe. I don't know. It was not. It was. I think it was Aaron's who got the saving putt, but that's fine. No, it's okay. Yeah. So Derek is talking. I'm going to put it on this for a moment while I'm answering the question here. You know, or responding to the comment, I guess is the way to put it. I don't think anybody intends to make you, or I don't think anybody intends to make anybody feel like they're out of their league or asking stupid questions or anything like that. Meltdowns. That's about right. I wish I would have caught that. Man. Where have I been? Dang. I'm getting slow. All right. No, nobody wants to do that, but you know, when we're new, yeah, it's probably better just to have, if you could find a mentor or two that you feel like you're pretty confident that if I send Larry a message and I ask a question that ends up being a little obvious or something, he has a gentleness about him. I mean, I can't remember. It's possible he's. I don't think he's joked about it. He should. He should. I deserve getting joked on occasion, but I'm also. I also wouldn't take that. I take that kind of thing a lot better than if somebody makes a stupid comment about my stupid football team. So, So yeah, having mentors is good. That's one of the things when I was constructing crosswords. I had a mentor. Actually, I ended up having two. One helped me kind of like get to some second tier publications, and then the second mentor I had, who passed away this year, her name was Nancy Solomon. She was an extreme veteran of crossword construction and was a fellow graduate of the University of Rochester, albeit many, many years before me. But she passed away this year, unfortunately. But yeah, she helped me hone to get into the New York Times. So yeah, it's good to have mentors, just to kind of a safe space to have minor failures that lead to better successes. So, all right, 12, daunting, challenging. You see here, it's just a jerk of a hole, 504 yards, 5 degrees of course difficulty. The length, layout, and winds make this the toughest hole at most tournaments. And I don't think there's any way I could trick this up anymore. Probably the best way would be to make like 90% of these squares. But here we go. Lee Song. What? Ask me about the what? I have this little freaking message come up on. Oh, the Patriot. Yeah. I should have known. Lee Song, hoping for luck, and he's going to end up on the green. It's a challenging green. 2, par 4. Friendly, no challenge. It's clutch putt for par, so that's not the worst. He is going to take his chances. 1 to 3. And he misses horribly. Now easy bogey. And we have reached the halfway point, so that's good. But let me just do something here. So 1 under is, so Soren Overgaard, we're going to send him packing here. Who else? Lataro. He still has a couple holes to get to the turn. You know what? He had... See, that goes against my rule. So we had 2 chips, Soren. I'm going to give him back. I'm not taking him out. There's really nobody here that's quite there. You almost have some guys 6 back with 6 to play. Lee Song being one of them. Emmerich being the other. All right, Dustin Emmerich. He may be going out of contention here soon, so he's going to take control of this and hope maybe he can stay off his execution with a birdie. 2, 5, 6. Trying to muster up everything he can. Legend, no. Okay, it's going to be short game check. Soft, no. Moderate putt for par. And he holds that out. Yeah, Derek wants to get on my good side. He can start asking about that stuff. All right. Cosmo Kramer at 11. And the 1 isn't going to help him there. So 55. Golf cam course on what could have been a special result roll. Green 5. Let's see. Golf cam course, green 5. Cordial, no. Daunting. Decide or Die says yes. Clutch putt for par. Semi-gold. He makes it. Kramer tied for second. How about that? A good tourney for him. Okay. I'm going to make a little adjustment. My backside is starting to fall asleep, so we got to change our perspective here. Almost, I've missed lunchtime, so now I'm starting to get hungry. Rance Aberley. Another white 1 going for naught. Golf cam course on 46. Green 3. Cordial, no. Daunting. Yes. Clutch putt for bogey. And make sure he makes the bogey. Aberley, he's going to be out of contention barring some kind of a catastrophe from Aaron's. Not out of the realm of possibility here. Okay, so now overguard to the 10th. And he's going to have to, we're going to have to start. He's going to lose his blue chips if he doesn't use them. So there, he gets control of this hole. Just trying to stay within contention. Par 4, 166. Tell you what, if that had been a par 3, he would have been in great shape. Yeoman, no. Stormy, no. Experience. Is he an icon? Yes, he's got a moderate putt for birdie. He's going to make it easy. 1 to 4, and he holes it out. So Soren Overgaard, back-to-back birdies. May get him back in contention long enough to not get tossed from our gameplay. Shinji Kanishi. Kanishi's -2. He's going to let it ride here. 22 is going to be sand in 1, green 4. He isn't chunky, so moderate putt for par. And he'll hole it out. Okay, to the 9th. And we do have a couple par 5s on the back 9, so that's helpful when you've got some scoring holes. Can Magallanes find back-to-back birdies? And he's going to have to accept a par on the white 6. Now Justin Wallace. Okay, 1-3-3. That's a great roll in History Maker Baseball. If you're the team batting. 1-3-3 is going to be Yeoman or Pewdie, no. Hero, no. Hacker, no. Okay, moderate birdie. He's going to go ahead and use the chip. Make it easy. And he misses the easy birdie, so now a gimme par. And he holes it out. 39 on the front. That's a pretty poor one. Hey, you're paying attention. I'm sorry. Mucho sorry. I don't think there was anything super interesting as far as rolls in that. But, yeah, that's where I need I wish it had like a timer. It would cycle between two of the views. I'd love to cycle back and forth between that and the other thing, just in due time. All right, so at the 8th, it's Todd Aaron's, your leader. He's going to get a par and a blue chip. So a good white 6 roll for him. Strong round, only 1 bogey so far through that murderer's row stretch of holes. And now Vero, even par for his tourney, and he's going to end up 36, rough in 1, green 2. Not a master, so moderate par putt goes to difficult because, and he misses the difficult par. Moderate bogey, easy double. He finally gets one made. And Vero, he's definitely going to be out of contention by the turn. He's now +2. He's, 9 back. All right, this lead group, it'll be Trent McAdams. Can't take control, so he's hoping for the best here. 23 is sand in 2 and a green 2. Is he sandy? Yes, he gets a pin chance. Gonna roll white in the decider. If he got a 1 dot, he would make a birdie on a really tough hole. It's a 6 dot, which is gonna lead to a difficult par putt. So Poor luck there for McAdams. He needs a 1-3, and he does hole it out, and he'll stay at -4, 3 behind Aaron's. Now Dallas Downs needs to get his head together right now. He is struggling. 46, rough and 1. Green 1, Workman. He's not a Workman. He's going to have a wow. He'll get a blue chip. We'll roll the white die again. 5. Moderate putt for birdie. Well, he's going to try and make it. Needs a 1-2. He has a blue chip, but he's just going to hold on to that for now. 1-2. And it's a birdie for Dallas Downs. Back to -4. I must have some background processes going on here on this computer. It's just, it starts just has some real issues with lag at times. Okay. Downs still, he's Downs, but he's not out yet. Oh, you know what I wanted to take, so say goodbye to this. We're gonna take that, and I guess I'll put this in the pouch, but I'm putting the real card back in. All right, so the leaders are through 7, and Todd Aaron's is your leader. Actually, he is through 8. Heading to the easy par 5 9th. Speaking of par 5s, here is the 13th. And let's see, is there anybody else? So, Vero hasn't reached it yet. After this go around, he's going to go out of contention. Who else? Aberley is 7 with 7 to play. We're going to just keep going. All right, so Emmerich will be the first to play here, this par 5. 541 yards, 3 course control. So that's a little different than most par 5s. Usually you get so used to seeing par 5s either having 1 course control or 2. But this is semi-cordial. Bold players trying to reach the green in 2 shots will need both length and accuracy and some luck. So there's a white 1 for Emmerich. So 3-3-6. Golfer control. Is he hot? Well, I think so, but no. Gilded, no. Dynamic, no. Experience. So we go to the experience chart. He's not a prospect, so he'll have an easy birdie putt. 1-4, and he makes it. So Emmerich to -2. Emmerich so dominant in season 2, but has yet to really have a breakthrough this campaign. So Sand with his 3rd shot for Lee Song on a par 5. We also have this little caution symbol again. So then 1, is he chunky? No. Leads to a pin chance. Can he make it? 3. So we got to take that into account. It goes from an easy par to a moderate par for Lee Song. And he holds it out. We still have a long, long way to go here, guys. We're still... just give me a second here. I'm checking something. Got to keep in touch with the world, you know. We'll probably be here till 3 o'clock the way it's going. But good way to spend the day. There's not much going on sports-wise. I guess the Army-Navy game might be on. Although, that may be later in the afternoon. So, for Cosmo Kramer, Justice Kramer, it's going to be 55, rough and 1. And we also have this caution symbol here on 12. So 3, is he workman? No. So we go from easy to moderate. And he'll still hole it out. There are some, I think the main ones, player cards. Yeah, I think there's an Excel sheet that goes around. I don't know where the best place to find it is. It may be in the Delphi forum. But sometimes with the Delphi forum, it's tough to dig in and find those things because they're just... The search engine with Delphi isn't so good. Aberley. 14 is sand and 1. Green 1. Is he chunky? Semi-chunky with a dot. He gets... That would have been a wow, but no way. It's going to be moderate turned difficult. So a difficult par putt. He misses. Moderate bogey. Aberley is... let's see. That's going to be it for him. I think we can just turn him over now. Say goodbye. Smell you later, Rance. Rance has ants in his pants, making him dance. Okay, 11 for Overguard. And the white 1 isn't going to help. 15, sand and 1 on a par 3, green 5, sandy, no. Difficult par putt, 1 to 3. Moderate bogey. He makes that. But back-to-back birdies end up culminating in a bogey, and that may shove him out of contention. What is he? Well, it's 7 back with 7 to play, so... Kanishi. You know, the big thing is if you want to make players is buying the guide on how to make them. You buy that and then you're in good shape. Because you don't want to make a player set that's out of whack if you can help it. You want it to be as accurate as you can, and it's tough because you don't always have the stats available to really do it well, but we do the best we can. 6 on a par 3. Daunting? Yes, it is. That's double difficult par putt for Kanishi. And what is Kanishi? He's minus, so he's 5 back. He's going to have to lag this and take the easy bogey. Okay, Magallanes at 10. We're probably going to end up with 2 emerging contender rolls here. We're still a couple holes away from that, so 2 is going to be 26. Golf Game Course 3. Cordial, no. Daunting, yes. It's going to be a clutch bogey putt, so Enrique is going to use his chip to make sure he would have lost it anyway, but now easy double bogey. And Enrique, boy, this course is a disaster. Now Wallace. 45, rough and 1. Green 6, master no. He's going to double difficult. Man, I don't know if I've ever played a tournament that's just been such a trouble spot. So many bad results. I mean, we've had some birdies, so it's not been the worst, but it's pretty bad. Okay, so Aaron's your leader to the par 5 ninth. He's going to make the turn. There's a white 5. 23's golf cam green. Par 5, 5. Friendly no, challenging no. It's going to be an easy putt for par, so he's not even going to have a chance at a birdie there. So a par for Aaron's, and he goes out in 34. One of the few, actually the only who is under par. There's only 3 that are even par or better. Now Vero, what is probably his swan song for this tournament, rough in 2. Green 3, Workman, no. Difficult birdie putt. He'll try and make it. Needs a 1. Moderate par putt. And that'll probably be it. What is he? 9 back with 9 to play. Well, we got one more. We're going to have one more before we completely get him out. So Downs comes back with a birdie. And now he's at 8. So he has the honor. He'll get a second blue chip and a par here. 4, 5, and 6 were terrible. Bogey, double, and double. Trent McAdams, these guys both at -4, 3 back. 34 is golf cam course. Green 2, not cordial, not daunting. So that's going to be an easy par. Well, let's see. Yeah, easy par putt. And that's going to be it for the 8th. So we're almost to the turn. Okay, Larry. Hang in there. We'll keep running through this guy, see who wins the American Open. But your leaderboard right now, Todd Aaron's 3 ahead of Justice Kramer, Dallas Downs, Trent McAdams. 5 up on Dustin Emmerich, Enrique Magallanes. Aberley's out. Wallace still in. I'm just trying to make sure, see if there's anybody we can pull out of here. But we're still okay. So Emmerich coming off birdie at 13. Par 4, 435. Kind of what seems to be a respite on this course. Just a second. I got to see what's up with twosomes here. So yeah, it's when the first pairing reaches the 15th tee. So we're almost there. So this last time through, it will get us to the 15th, which then we would do our emerging contender. But so 4 degrees of course difficulty, but not daunting this time. But we do have a few spaces that have the caution symbol: 11, 23, 24, 13, and 36 and 44. So Emmerich, 13. There's sand in 2, and that's one of them. Green 1, chunky. He's not chunky, so he gets a pin roll. 3, that'll be easy, but goes to moderate because of the caution symbol on that spot, and he makes it. So a par. Yun Lee Song. And he'll take a par. Okay, to 13, par 5. It'll be Cosmo Kramer finds himself tied for second. One heck of a round for a guy who just kicks around some. 1-3-3 par 5 chart. Yeoman or Puny? No. Hero? Yes. Gets a blue chip. Gallery cheers for him. And a green 3. Hero or Champion? Yeah, he's got an easy birdie putt. And he is going to use a chip to make it gimme. And he makes the putt. So a birdie for Kramer. And he moves to within 2 of Aaron's. That's weird. Why does Kramer say USA, but he's got a Canadian flag? That's weird. Well, that'll be for another time. Couple of Americans at the top here, and that's good. So Aberley, our first out of contention roll, we'll roll white and decider. We get a semi-cordial 2, a no dot is a par. Okay, so now next group, Overguard. No control because it's 5 course control. So golf cam course. Green 3. Cordial, no daunting. It is. It's going to be a bogey. Clutch bogey putt. He does make it, but I think that puts him. Yeah, he's going to be out of contention there. He's done. So that's it for him. Now Kanishi. $12 is sand and 2. Green 4 chunky. Nope. So it'll be a moderate par putt, but it's going to go to difficult. He'll try and make it. Moderate bogey. Makes that. Probably should have used the chips. I was debating whether to do that or not. Okay, 11. So that makes him even. That's 7 back with 6 to play for Kanishi. And we're going to go ahead and pull him out of contention as well. So Justin Wallace at the 11th hole. Needs a clutch putt for his blue chip par. 1 to 3, and he misses it. So now a bogey. Easy bogey. He makes that, but another bogey for Wallace. He's had a rough go of it. Is that 6 over? That's 6 over for him. He is 8 behind. We may have to pull him out. Magallanes. There's a par. So the white 6 with 2 extra blue 6s makes it a clutch. We play that advanced option in this game. So 10. Magallanes. Todd Aaron's your leader. Ahead by 2. Coming to the 10th. And 56. Sand in 1. Green 3. Chunky? No. Easy putt for par, no caution symbol, so he'll take that. Easy putt for par, and he makes it. He'll remain at -7, 2 ahead of Kramer. And now Vero. Unless he can birdie, he'll be out of contention after this for sure. trees in 1, green 3. Workman, no. Easy putt for par. Let's just see if he gets his par here, and he does. But we're gonna pull the plug on him after this as well. So there, that gets us down to 7 golfers. That should speed things up a little bit. To 9, and it's gonna be Dallas Downs, who came into this round with the lead, but has met his challenges here in this tough Torrey Pines South course. But he's going to have a chance here. Oh boy, it is a special result. Ones, so we're going to have to see what comes of that. Usually it's bad. This is the time when it's nice to have Larry, because sometimes these are like one-off, especially if you get down the chart some. But that was a no on the decider die, so let's just re-roll that too. Here we go with a par 5 level 1 chart. Special results. 35. Caddy suggestion alters golf's game. Disregard a choice quality the rest of the round. Well, guess what? We're ignoring scatter. So we'll have to start over. Start over at this point from the start of the hole. So Dallas Downs gets his swing altered. Let's see. So now 1 or 2, 5, 6, par 5. Semi-legend, no dot, so it doesn't get that. Is it direct? No. Okay, it's going to be short game. Check. Green 2. Is he stone? Semi-stone. No dot. It's going to be a pin check. Could he draw within 2? Nah, it's going to be an easy par. He'll take that at this point, and he'll make it. Trent McAdams. What happened to him in this round? Got to start somewhere, and he'd love to get on a birdie run here with 2, 3, 4, par 5. Direct, no. Gilded, no. Dynamic, no. It's going to be golf cam green and a green 3. Challenging, no. He's got a clutch putt for birdie. Being behind, he's gonna have to take a chance on this. Can he get a second blue chip with a birdie? 1 to 3. It's in the hole. A birdie for McAdams. He moves with Kramer to 2 behind, and we are through the front 9 with everybody. So 3 Americans at the top of the leaderboard. Aaron's, Kramer, and McAdams. I don't know why that little Canadian flag is showing, but but that's okay. So here we go, 15. But now Aaron's is -1. We have the emerging contender chart, and with a -1, we roll twice. So we're going to roll 2 times, and we'll see if we end up with any extra golfers. We're going to roll black and white. So here we go. The first roll is 22. That's a negatory. Second roll is 24. So no emerging contenders. Everybody is getting bushwhacked by this course. And we're going to move to 15. Still have a ways to go here, guys, so appreciate the 3 of you hanging in here. We're going into hour 4, and let's see what we can do. So 477-yard par 4, and it's tough. 4 degrees of course difficulty. I mean, every hole seems to be tough here. Although 18 is a scoring hole, so we will get there eventually. But let's go. Eucalyptus trees line both sides of the narrow fairway. The green is well guarded by bunkers on both sides. Emmerich had a 1 and then it moved to a 2. So 35 golf cam course. Green 5. Is it daunting? Yes. That's a double difficult putt for par. And Emmerich will have to lag. Easy bogey. Emmerich drops to -1 with 3 left to play. Now Yun Lee Song. Also, so 24 golf cam green, green 4, friendly no, challenging yes, clutch bogey putt. He's going to use his blue chip, and he makes the bogey. What does that put him? 7 back with 3 to play. Emmerich is 6 back with 3 to play, but with 6 we still keep going. We're going to take Lee Song out of here, so it'll just speed up the round a little bit more. All right, so to 14, and Justice Kramer coming off a birdie. He's going to spend to get control of this. 226. Yeoman or Gilded? No, neither of those. Champion? No. Golf cam green. And it's semi-challenging. Ugh. Par 4, is it friendly or is he late? He is laser. He has a clutch birdie putt. 1 to 4 for a birdie, and it's in. So within 1, Justice Kramer. Are we going to have a custom card win this thing? That was a good way to spend the chip there. All right, so neutral 5 is a par for Aberley. Now we'll do Overguard. That's semi-cordial, 2 dots, a birdie. Kanishi. That's a par. Oh, and Wallace is out of contention too. So we can just start doing some of these guys pretty quickly. All right, who is... So it'll be Magallanes at the 12th. All right, this long, tough par 4, and it's going to be 55, rough and 1, green 3. So a good lie, maybe a good ending here. Make sure, 55, rough and 1, green 3. Is he workman? No. Easy goes to moderate. A moderate putt for par, and he holes it out. And now Justin Wallace, daunting 2 is a par. Now our leader, Todd Aaron's, to the 11th. $13, rough and 1, and a green 6. Uh-oh, semi-master dot. He's got some luck there. He gets the ball rolling out of the rough nice, and he leaves an easy par putt. And he holes it out, and that is a great bit of luck there. He's had the luck going his way, and right now Aaron's, although he has been steady, and there has been some movement towards him from Kramer. That's going to be a bogey for Vero, another one. Okay, now Trent McAdams. At the 10th. $24 is sand 2, green 2. Well, he's sandy. This is going to be another pin check. Can he get one of these to go in? He is sandy, so a chance to roll one in here with his... He does this technique with his 7-iron where it's just like a chip. Can he get this chip to go in? He needs a 1 and a dot. It's a 4. That'll leave a moderate par putt, which he makes. He'll stay 2 behind. Now Dallas Downs, who is 3 back. He'll take a par and a blue chip. Okay. To the 16th. Things should start moving along right here. We have only half the field we're really following at this point. 227, a long par 3. 4 degrees of course difficulty, semi-daunting, semi-challenging. Ocean winds typically make dropping the ball safely onto this well-protected green a challenge. So we will do Dustin Emmerich here first. Since he's within 6, we're going to keep going with him. 26 is Golf Cam course. Par 3 and green 2 cordial. No daunting. Yes, clutch putt for bogey. 1 to 4. He'll make the bogey, but that's going to probably put him out of contention. We may still keep with him just because. Come on. This program goes through such... I guess there's just so much data to be parsing through that it just starts hanging up. All right, now Lee Song on the semi-daunting with a 5. That's a par. $15. Back-to-back birdies for Kramer. He's within 1, but he's got a tough hole here. And he gets control. 3, 4, 5, though, is going to give him a red chip on the gallery. Groans. 3, 4, 5. And what's going to be the comeuppance here with a green 4? Gallery groans. Is he Workman? No. He has a difficult putt for par. 1 to 3. And he drops a shot. Wait, moderate bogey putt. And he misses that. Now a double. Oh, for crying out loud. A double for Cosmo Kramer, and he drops down into a tie with Downs for 3rd. And now it's McAdams and Aaron's at the top of the leaderboard. Finally, the course gets to Kramer. There's a par. 14. Neutral 4 is a par. And that is going to be a birdie for Kanishi. Okay, so now Enrique Magallanes at the 13th. Still within 5. Anything is possible here at this point. 36, rough and 3. Green 2, master. He's a semi-master, doesn't get the dot, so it's an easy par putt. Actually, it's moderate. He still makes it. And then semi-cordial with Wallace. That's going to be a bogey. All right, the leader, Aaron's. He's going to spend 2 blue chips at this hole. Going to buy control here and hope he doesn't end up with a Golf Cam green check. 1-1-3. Scatter? No. Hacker? No. Moderate putt for birdie. Can he stretch his lead to 3 here? He needs a 1 or a 2 on a moderate birdie. Oh! Todd Aaron's having the round of his life in his home American tournament. It's a dream for all American kids to win the U.S. Open, and he is on the precipice right here of doing just that. Latero Vero gets a par. Trent McAdams, par 3. He's got a couple blue chips, but he's going to hold on to those for now. Trees in 1 and green 5. Master, yes. He has an easy par putt, and it's in there. He'll remain 3 behind. Dallas Downs. .56, rough in 1, green 2, so not the worst result in the world. A good lie. It's going to be a moderate par putt, which he makes. So we're getting closer to the ultimate hole here. This is the penultimate one, 17. 3 degrees of course difficulty. We've got this, which only comes into play on those cases. A 442-yard par 4. Well played draw on this dogleg left. Put players in good position to reach the green in 2, where a severely undulating green awaits. So Emmerich is 8 back with 2 to play. Let's just play him out here. Should have taken control. 25 golf cam course. Green 5. Not daunting, and he's not scattered. He'll have a clutch birdie putt. 1 to 4, and he's going to lose the blue chip anyway. Now an easy par. He holds it out. And now Lee Song, that's a par. Justice Kramer. Oh, what a bad time for a double on 15. .45, sand in 1. Green 4, is he chunky? No, it'll be a moderate putt for par. He makes it. Okay, semi-daunting 3 is a par for Aberley. .15 is full daunting. Birdie for Kanishi, par for Overgaard. Kanishi moving up. He's within 6. He has back-to-back birdies. So, okay, Magallanes, 14. .12, Golf Cam Green. It's not going to be challenging this time, so it'll be an easy par putt. And he'll put that in. Stays at -2. It's been a rough go here today. There's a lot of calamities on this course. That's going to be a par for Justin Wallace. And now Todd Aaron's at the 13th. Can he add to his lead here? 46 is going to be sand in 1. Par 5 chart. Green 5. Is he sandy? No. Polite applause. Reroll white. 5 is a difficult par putt. Uh-oh. Well, it's got to make this. Can he get a 1 to 3 and stay 3 ahead? And he misses. Now a moderate bogey. Can't get cute here. And he doesn't. Gets his bogey. Second blemish on the day, but still with the 2-shot lead over McAdams. 3 over Kramer and Downs. Vero gets a semi-cordial. That's going to be a birdie for him. Something to build on for the youngster. So McAdams to 12. He's going to use both chips. He's like, I got to seize on this opportunity that just has come to my door. In a 2-3-6. Put that up there. 2-3-6 par 4. Now it's going to be short game check. And the green 6. A bad luck roll there a little bit. It's going to be a difficult par putt. 1-3. He does make it. Rough start to his round. Downs is also going to go ahead and it's kind of a good hole to. So 1-4-5. Duffer or Gilded, no. Another short game check. 4 for him. Stone, semi-stone, no dot, so he gets away with it. Easy par putt, makes it. All right. So to 18. Finally, some water on this course, and it takes till 18 to get there. Still got a few viewers here, so according to my application, so hopefully you all are hanging in there, haven't dropped off too much, and we're looking to see if Aaron's can win his, I believe it's only his second title, but both of them would be majors. The 18th, Emmerich is going to play this 572 yards. It's semi-double cordial, only 1 degree of control, so this water shouldn't come into play very much. Great opportunity for golfers in contention to make up a stroke. The 18th plays straight with bunkers guarding the fairway and a pond guarding the front left of the green. And Emmerich, no chips left. 2-3-3. Not a king. Oh, there is a short game. Green 3. Soft, no. Easy par putt. He's going to close it out with a par. Not a shining day for him. Kind of a rough round there. 73. It's 2 over par. He would have wanted better. Semi-double cordial. It's going to be normal. Or no, it's just going to be cordial 4 as a par for Yun Lee Song. And that's that. So, okay, we're going to keep moving along. Justice Kramer will follow Rance Aberley here. That's a par at 17. Okay. Kramer. Sand in 2. Green 3. Chunky, no. Gimme par, although it's going to be easy, and he's going to make it moderate. So moderate putt for par, 1-5, and he makes it. Kramer stays within 3. Probably would be happy to get in there with a birdie if he could get to -5, and that may put a little bit of pressure on Aaron's to perform in the final holes. Semi-daunting, Kanishi, that's going to be a par. Almost got another birdie there. And that's going to bring up Overguard, that's a par. Okay, Magallanes at 15. Doesn't have 2 chips, so he's going to have to play this straight. 22. Trees in 1. Green 3. Workman, no. Easy par. And that's going to be a par for Magallanes. Stays 5 behind. And now Wallace with a par. Vero at the 14th. Normal 5 is a par. And now Todd Aaron's coming off a bogey. Still has a 2-shot lead, but that collar might be getting a little tight at the moment. 45 rough and 1, and a green 6, not what you want to see. See a master, semi-master with a dot. He's going to get away with it. He has a double difficult putt for birdie. He's lagging that. Easy par. He'll make that, and he gets away with what looked like it was going to be a drive that was going to put him in a bad position, but he is able to hit a nice recovery shot. His semi-master comes good, and so he'll stay 2 ahead of McAdams. Of course, McAdams here at the 13th. Chance to score. Can he get to within 1? And there's 1-3-5 on the par 5. Let's see how that works out. Not Duffer, not Puny. Semi-champion. So no. Hero. No. Moderate putt for birdie. If he gets a 1 or a 2 here, he would move to within 1 of Todd Aaron's. And he just comes up a little short. He tried to feather it. It was a tough little putt. Now an easy par, and he'll hold that out. That is a chance he would love to have back. It was a little 12-footer, and it just didn't trickle over the edge. Now Dallas Downs, pretty much just happy to be here. It's going to be Golf Cam course, and it's going to be cordial, so that should be helpful. Green 4, yep, not daunting. So clutch putt for birdie. And he needs to make this. He's got to get a second blue chip. There's a daunting hole coming along here he'd like to use it on. So here we go. 1-3, and he makes it. So a birdie for Downs. That'll bring him back to -5 within 2, tied with McAdams, and he's still not out of it. So the Scot is very much still alive, even after a stretch of 4, 5, and 6 that were really pretty awful. But you can see here as we've gotten towards the end of the round, there's more green available, and maybe we'll see some other chances come up here. All right, next up for the 18th, it's going to be, we're going to start with Aberley. Semi-double cordial. It is double cordial, but it's a par, and that'll be the end of his round. That'll be a 75. Now Cosmo Kramer, if he could find a way to birdie this, that would be a little bit of pressure there to put on. Can he get it? 2-4-4. King? No. Champion? No. Utility? No. Golf Cam green. And a 4. Friendly? No. Challenging? No. It's going to be a clutch par putt. 1-4, and he makes it. And that's a par. We'll give him the blue chip just in case, but that's going to be it. A 71, a pretty good round there. Even par is not bad at all on this course, but it's looking like he's going to come up short by a couple strokes here at the very least. Okay, so it's 17, and it will be Kanishi. Neutral, that's a bogey. And Overguard, there's a par. $16 Magallanes. So this is you can see if you start once you start getting some guys out of contention, you can fly along a little more. Magallanes can't use that blue chip right now, but he's going to get a second one here, so he'll have a couple to use later. That's a par, patient par. Justin Wallace, we're going to roll on him. Semi-daunting. Birdie. Good hole for him. Poor round altogether. Okay, so now this is going to be a dicey one for Aaron's, but first it's going to be Vero, and he bogeys it. Seeing your playing partner play a hole poorly, especially off the tee, may have a deleterious effect. So here we go with Aaron's. Still 2 ahead, but this is a tough hole. Can he get a break? Oh, and he gets a white 1. That will work. 1, 2, 5. Bomber, no. Hacker, no. Golf cam green. Oh, but it's challenging. Let's see what this roll comes up with. This could put him in a bind. Par 4, green 2. Friendly, no. Challenging. It is challenging. This is a clutch putt for par. He needs a 1 to 3 to maintain this 2-shot lead. He's gotten a couple of them. He needs a 1 to 3, and it's a 4. He gets a red chip. Now he needs to make his easy bogey to stay 1 up, and he holds that out. But that's going to give Downs and McAdams a lot of life as they see the scoreboard change, the leaderboard, as they come to the 14th tee. And Downs coming off a birdie. 66 golf cam course, green 4 on a par 4. Cordial, no. Daunting, no. Easy putt for par. He will take that and make it. Still 1 back. McAdams. And he has control. 116. He may have a birdie putt out of this after all. Here we go. 116. Duffer, no. Soft, no. Moderate putt for birdie. If he can tie Aaron's, this would be one heck of a comeback, even though it's more Aaron's doing the dirty work. 1 or 2. Oh! Trent McAdams. Who knew he had that kind of putter? That's not his usual game. He's usually knock it close, but that's a 13-foot putt that he just holes out at 14 and brings himself into a tie with Todd Aaron's. It is a comeback. He birdied 9 and birdied 14 and just played steady golf up to now. The Americans showing their skill. Kramer looks like he's going to be out of luck. But, all right, 18, semi-double cordial. Is it double cordial? No. And that will be who? Soren Overgaard. So that's a birdie anyway. Overgaard, a really tumultuous round for him, but he's going to end up with a 74. So not the worst out there today. Is it double cordial? Yes. For Kanishi, and he birdies that. So Kanishi will end up probably tied for 5th. After all of that, even out of contention, he is pulling in good scores there towards the end of the round. Magallanes. He's going to hold on to the blue chips. He's going to get another one. And yeah, we'll just give him the par. He could try to attack the pin. Oh, wait. Wallace should have gone first. Let's take away this blue chip. We're going to give Wallace, it's a 6 dot on a normal hole. 6 is just a bogey. We're going to give him bogey. And now we'll roll Magallanes for everything. Okay, he's got control. 2, 5, 6. Legend. He is. He gets there's another blue chip for him. Gives him 3. Green 6 though. Hacker is going to be a difficult putt for birdie. he only needs 2 chips on 18, and I think he's going to make this just moderate. Needs a 1 or a 2 for a birdie here. And he makes it. Wow. To -3, still out of contention. But, okay, so we're going to go to 16. Semi-daunting for Vero. That's a par. Bogeys on 2 of the last 3 holes for Aaron's. And he's got to deal with this one. Can he get a par out of this? 33 is going to be Golf Cam course. Oh no. Par 3. 6. Is it daunting? Yes. Decide or die? Yes. Double difficult putt for par. He is going to have to lag it. Oh, shoot. That leaves him a moderate bogey putt. And he makes that, but now he is in total implosion mode, and Trent McAdams is going to take the lead. I was saying, what, -7? I don't know. We'll see. All right, so it's going to be McAdams at 15. He'll get a par. He will take that on that tough hole right there. And Dallas Downs, he's going to use his 2 blue chips and take control of this. There's blood in the water here. He has a chance at winning a major. He's going to 2, 3, 5. He's going to do what he can. Legend or Shaper? Semi-legend with a dot. He spent chips, so he can't use it. That's gallery cheers. Is he hack or no? It's a moderate birdie putt. Chance at a birdie, which would tie him with McAdams. Can he get a 1 or a 2? No. Easy par. He makes that. All right, we are getting closer and closer here. We've got McAdams in the lead now. Todd Aaron's looked like a sure thing, and then he started having the demons come into his head that had faced him in previous tournaments. I think Magallanes had a par there, right? Yeah, he moved it up 1, and it didn't get it. So, all right, so to 18 with Magallanes, he'll be the first to play. Sand and 3. I was going to use those 2 chips to make his birdie putt better, but he's probably not going to get one. So that's unfortunate. Green 5. Is he sandy? No. Difficult putt for par. He might as well make it moderate and easy. Easy putt for par. And that's too bad. But that'll be fine. He's going to end up with a top 5 finish. Almost certainly. Wallace. That's going to be a birdie. To 17. Can Aaron's get this ship righted? That's going to be a bogey for Lautaro Vero. Huh, boy, he is... He's in the 80s right now if he can't eagle 18. Okay, so Aaron's, he's got a red chip he needs to get rid of at some point. He's going to have 4, 5, 5, par 4. He is a legend. There goes his red chip, as that's a gallery cheers and a green 4. Utility, moderate putt for birdie. Can he get a lucky roll here? Can he put the right stroke on this and get himself tied with McAdams? Needs a 1 or a 2. And it's a 5. He misses. Easy par. There's the 1 he needed. But so he's going to par 17. He needs a birdie at 18 unless McAdams finds a way to birdie 16. And he's the first to take the tee here at this par 3. 46 is Golf Cam Course. Green 6. Daunting. No. Hacker, no. He's going to have a clutch birdie putt. He's going to use the chip. This would extend his lead to 2. If he can make a 1 to 5, he makes himself to gold, and it is in a birdie for Trent McAdams. A 2-shot lead going to 17. Dallas Downs has nothing else he can do. Sand in 1, green 6. Is he sandy? No. It's going to be a double difficult. He's going to have to lag it, and his round has come apart here. Easy bogey. Easy bogey as my program again decides to start. All right, that's a bogey for Downs, finally. All right. Last chance here for Aaron's. What looked like was a sure thing. Looked like he was going to cruise to victory. He needs a birdie here. Needs a birdie. Can he get it? Oh, and it's a white 5. You got to be kidding me. Sand in 1. Green 5. Sandy? No. Polite applause. He might get lucky enough to have a birdie chance here. Double difficult putt for birdie. He's got to try to sink it, right? Either he try, so double difficult birdie. He needs a 1 and a dot. If he lags it, he's basically conceding the tournament. He's going to go for it. 1 and dot makes a double difficult birdie and pulls him to within 1. Oh, and it's a 2 and a dot, so no. So that leaves him with a difficult par putt, and I rolled the wrong. You know what? I'm going to say we should re-roll this, but here we go. Now he needs a 1 to 3, moderate bogey, and a 3 putt from Aaron's, and that pretty much puts the seal on this. What else are, you know, you've got to take a chance, right? We had to do that. I feel like McAdams is not going to sink. Okay, so that's going to be cordial 6. Reroll this. It's a par for Vero. And so it's McAdams is going to win this unless he has the unluckiest of rolls. 36, sand in 2, green 2. Is he sandy? Yes. He gets a pin chance. If he knocks this in, he's going to start popping the champagne and lighting the cigars here. 1 dot? Nope, 3 dots. So it is going to be a moderate putt because of this. It would be easy normally, but it's a moderate par, 1 to 5, and he'll go to 18 with a 3-shot lead. And he makes it. Dallas Downs. .46 Golf Cam Course, green 4, cordial no, daunting no. It's going to be a moderate putt for par. And he makes that. And now simply the final hole. Trent McAdams, as long as he keeps it out of the water here, no, then it's really probably no chance. Or a special result would be the other one that could potentially doom him here. Trent McAdams, 2, 3, 4. Direct. It's not a direct. It's not. He's not gilded and he's not dynamic. So we go to Golf Cam green 4. So golf cam green, par 5 and a 4. Friendly, no. Challenging, no. Clutch putt for par. This will be McAdams, the blue. Dallas Downs. Actually, since he was the first to play, we'll put that on a 1. So 5. So 22 is going to be Ruffin 1. Man, that white 5 has come up here a lot on this hole. Green 1. Workman, no. Strong applause. Chance at birdie. 3 is going to be a difficult birdie putt. So let's put this one here. Difficult birdie will be the first to go. That's Downs. Needs a 1. Moderate par. That'll be next. Gets out of the way. Disappointing round for Downs. He's going to finish in the top 5, but a 75. Tough day all around. And here we go with Dallas Downs. Not Dallas Downs. Trent McAdams with a clutch putt for par. Can he make it 1-3? Wins him the tournament without any sweat. He misses. That leads to an easy bogey, but we're going to let him use the red chip to make it moderate. 1-5. And he makes it. That's your tournament. Trent McAdams wins the American Open 3rd year. 35 on the back 9 for McAdams. +1 on the round. Not a stellar day. Nobody ends up under par, right? Nobody does. Where's my mouse? Here we go. Nobody ends up under par. The best round of the day, Justice Kramer, a custom card with a simple yet effective even par. And that is our tourney here. That's that. So, yeah. Downs, Aaron's, these guys all had chances, didn't they? Downs with a great start spot and just cannot keep it together. That stretch where he went 5 over was a killer, man. Just the worst. I mean, he had a bogey at 16, but if he could just if he parred 5 or 6, maybe that becomes, maybe at least gets to a playoff there, right? So, that's the way it goes. Fun tournament. A little frustrating. These majors tend to be a little on the frustrating side because the cards for the course are just so penal. And, we even took one scoring hole away from this. And, we still end up with, even without that, I think we end up with a course that's really difficult. So, anyway, I've been on here a long time. I'm going to cede the floor to anybody else who wants to put something out here. So that's tournament 17 out of 30. We're in the downward side of the tour. So, it's all good. Maybe I'll do a video later today or tomorrow just going over some of the statistics and things like that. But Trent McAdams, what a round. Just stayed the course. It's not like, remember Tiger Woods at Pebble just annihilating everybody, going low when nobody could shoot even par. That wasn't this, but McAdams keeps it together. I will just say, that is McAdams' first major victory. And that is his 5th victory. But let me see. Oh boy, I need to change that. But that's his 3rd, and 2 out of 3, right? So he won at the Colonial, which was 2 tournaments ago, and now he's won today. So he's going to be right there neck and neck with Gareth Leonard, and maybe he's going to overtake Leonard with this victory. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day Saturday here. It's been a good one so far for me. Got to play some golf. I'm going to get this guy upstairs and start doing my manipulations just to try and figure out, sort out what the money is and all that stuff. One thing I can do is we can go over here and that will show you 1.8 is the haul for Trent McAdams. Now that says Su Cheng Tien. We are not worrying about that. All these guys, we're going to at least give him basically I put a fudge factor in there based on the difficulty of the round, because I don't want guys that are, these algorithms that set things like the golfers that we didn't see. So this is the, but that moves Su Cheng Tien down here to tied for 10th. So anyway, if you like this stuff, there's a lot of there's a lot of tournament shows out here, a lot of tutorial type stuff I've done. Please, if you like what you see here for this game, there are quite a few golf games out there. This is probably, from my limited impression, I haven't played too many others. This is one that you can do a full tour without too much trouble. So, hope you enjoyed this. Hit like, subscribe to the channel, and I hope you keep rolling your dice and supporting other tabletop sports channels. Just love putting out work. It's work for us. It's hopefully it doesn't sound like work, but we put in a little bit of work talking through these things, but it's a lot of fun, and we hope it's entertaining for you guys. I know I should be like sitting over here probably, but we do it for you guys, and it's been a good day. Had a good tournament, and we're gonna see you soon back here on Tenacious Sports. Have a great rest of your Saturday, and I'm gonna let you listen to a song I put together recently. I don't know, something new. I'm trying to I have a band. I'm trying to put it together and get some new music. So here we go. I don't have a title for it, but have a great day.